Excuse me. Welcome to the show. Today is Saturday. Well, Sunday technically. So there's well, let's see here. What should we start off with? Maybe we should review a Cooper episode or something, since there's probably not gonna be any guests. Let's see here. Okay, looks like I froze. Frozen. Keep those people smoking. That doesn't rhyme. Just doing some thinking here on which Cooper broadcast we should analyze. Okay. Let's see. Show us the law. Let's see. No, where's a good one here? Ominous parallels. No. Carl. No. What else we got here? How's everybody doing today? How are y'all doing? It's my redneck voice. How y'all doing? That better be a... Wait, what do they say? I don't know. Okay, let me see which episode we should review here. Bohemian Grove, no. Prince Philip. Rob Ross, that's a good one. Oh, maybe we'll do that one. That's definitely well, there's a good quotes one. Let's see. Let's see. People want to hear a Law Cooper episode, or what about Mystery Babylon, or what is maybe no, there's a lot of episodes here. Let's see. Okay, sorry for the slowness. Let me just put on a beat. Well, I'm trying to find an episode here. Okay, we'll go with Evil Mike Tyson. Okay, so Vladimir Terziski. We never listened to that interview, technically. Why did I get so many views? World government. Let's see. World government. What else is there? Illuminati expose. Let's see which episode that is real quick before I start it. 12. Okay. 12. Oh, that's unlabeled. Well, what is it labeled in this? I just want to see what the name is before I play it. So I'll play it. It's like one that I've heard a million times. that's just this last part of the Lost Light. Well, I mean, that is a good episode. Okay, so either a law one, well, that's 2 hours. Maybe we'll just do the Lost Light episode. 6-1. Hierarchy. Okay, I guess we're gonna go into the twelve episode. Should be a good one. Low quality. Okay, so we're going with the 6th hour of the Lost and Light episode. That's what we're going with. It has been done. Okay. Uno momento, por favor. Yarr. Pirate Spanish. Nah.
This is my daddy's station. I'm Pooh.
Where's the
October. That's the witching month for financial catastrophe.
Oh, let me rewind it a little bit here. Okay.
You're listening once again to the Hour of the Time. I'm William Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, remember next month is October. That's the witching month for financial catastrophe. If you look back through history at the financial dives that the stock market has taken, almost all of them, not all of them, but almost all of them have occurred in the
I'll link out in case anybody wants to
October.
come on.
We know that one of the planks of the Communist Manifesto is to eliminate the middle class, what they call the bourgeoisie. And we also know, ladies and gentlemen, that it's getting close to waltz time. The magical hour when the bell tolls midnight and ushers in the new millennium, which the secret societies and the full body of adepts known as the Illuminati refer to as the Golden Dawn, the New Age, the culmination of the great work, the great plan, the recovery of the lost light, the manifestation of the lost word, etc., etc., etc. So if I were you, I would be prepared for this, because it's got to happen here pretty close, pretty quick, pretty soon. Call Southwest International Trading at 1-800-295-2432. That's Southwest International Trading at 1-800-295-2432, and ask how you can get your hands on some real money while you still can, folks. How you can get, not going to be thinking for your 32:/. The web page is to Illuminati Exposed. We have now so much information and so many links that it is impossible for one person to remember all of it. It is incredible. For tonight's broadcast, the Illuminati Exposed, the entire text of tonight's broadcast can be found in the Secret Society page. Go to Illuminati Exposed, and you will find it there. It was written by a man named R. Shand, and he did a pretty good job. And you're going to hear tonight that I'm not the only one who has researched these people and come up with exactly the same answers. Arshad had never heard of me before in his life. And he did his own research. He has come up with the same answers. And so I'm going to give you his version of the Illuminati Exposed tonight on the hour of the time. And if I were you, I would take notes. We're going to call this another tape in the Lost Light series because his research is excellent. I can't fault it anywhere. And the small disagreements that I may have with it, I will add or subtract from tonight's broadcast. So if you want to get the entire thing with my comments and research and knowledge added in on this broadcast, then you need to order this tape. And you can go right to the for sale menu, or the for sale page on the website, and you can download whatever tape list you want, bearing in mind that only the 1997 tapes are for sale. If the most recent tapes aren't on the list yet, they will be updated within the next couple of days, right up to date. And so you don't anymore have to send $1 in a self-addressed stamped envelope. All you have to do is go to the web page and boop, there it is. It'll tell you, give you instructions. All you do is send an email message to our autoresponder, and you will receive whatever tape list it is that you ordered in your email box within 1 hour. Probably a lot less than that, unless there's a whole bunch of people ordering it. If you haven't explored every link and every page on our website, folks, I strongly urge you to do so. For the moment that you hit our home page, you're going to start on an adventure, a quest for truth, the likes of which you have never imagined in your wildest dreams, and it is actually possible to stay on our website now for days and never run out of things to do or things to learn. So, get with it. You need it. We all need it. And folks, while I'm building this website, I'm learning more all the time. And folks, now, the first original series, Mystery Babylon, was 41 tapes. And it wasn't until today, you see, I didn't even realize it, because I just do the broadcast and I give Annie the tapes. I didn't even realize it, but the Luxor videotape, exactly what that is. You've noticed some of the same things happening with you. And so I thought I would just mention that before getting into the meat of tonight's broadcast. I find it amazing that I've done close to 100 hours just on the Illuminati over the years. That's an awful lot. It's a lot of research, ladies and gentlemen. And not research is mine. Most of it is, and I'm the only one that's ever put it all together and educated what they call the profane into the secrets of the order. Tonight, the Illuminati Exposed by R. Shand. He doesn't start as early in the history of man as I do in my research and in my expose of these people. However, he starts, and that's what's important. And where he starts, from that point forward, almost everything that he has discovered agrees exactly with the research that I have produced, with just some minor differences. And I think that's just because I've been at it for so many more years than anybody else. Robert Anton Wilson, in his book, The Cosmic Trigger, wrote, Sufi historian Idris Shah traces the name of the Illuminati back to a verse in the Quran which mentions a shining star. And you can also see Patar and Judean Illuminator for ancient Egyptian and Judean connections to the Illuminati, and there are many. The term Illuminati, according to William T. Still in his book, The New World Order, was used by one early writer, Menendez Pelayo, as early as 1492. and is attributable to a group known as the Alumbrados of Spain. The Alumbrados were said to receive secret knowledge from an unknown higher source, resulting in superior human intelligence. This group was condemned by an edict of the Grand Inquisition in 1623, and you all know what happens when that happens. People get barbecued, burned at the stake, tortured, put on the rack, bones broken in all the parts of their body, eyes burned out. Some writers claim that a group known as the Illuminated Ones was founded by Joachim of Flores in the 11th century and taught a primitive, supposedly Christian doctrine of poverty and equality. The 16th century saw the rise of a powerful society based upon a secret cult in the mountains of Afghanistan known as the Roshaniya, or Illuminated Ones. The earliest figure named in the history of the cult is one Bayezid Ansari of Afghanistan, whose family claimed descent from the Ansar, the helpers who assisted Muhammad after his flight from Mecca nearly 1,400 years ago. And as a reward for this service, he stated his ancestors had been granted initiation into the mysteries of the Ishmaelite religion, the secret inner training which dated from Abraham's rebuilding of the temple at Mecca, the mystical Hiram. Not far from Peshawar, which is now in the northwest of Pakistan, Bayezid set up a small school where he carefully coached those who had been initiated by him in the knowledge of the supernatural that he claimed. A period of probation was expected from each candidate, during which he would go into periods of concealment or meditation, known as khilwat, or silence. During this time, he was to receive the illumination, which was emanated from the Supreme Being, who desired a class of perfect men and women to carry out the organization and direction of the world. Merchants and soldiers contributed lavishly to the chief's upkeep and his most expensive military, political, and espionage system. At this stage of success, Bayezid now preached that there was no afterlife of the kind currently believed in. No reward, no punishment, only a spirit state which was completely different from earthly life. The spirits, if they belonged to the order, can continue to enjoy themselves and be earthly powers, acting through living members. Eat, drink, and be merry. Gain power, look after yourself. You have no allegiance except to the order, he told them, and all humanity which cannot identify itself by our secret sign is our lawful prey. Oh, how many times have I told you that? 40 years after the last religio-military leader of the Afghan Illuminated Ones died, a society of the same name, known as the Illuminati, came into being in Germany, formed, it is said, by one Adam Weishaupt. And if you look into the meaning of the word Adam and Weishaupt, you'll find that the symbology and the hidden code is everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Weishaupt was said to have been a young professor of canon law at Ingolstadt University. Coincidences of date and beliefs connect these Bavarian Illuminati with the Afghan ones and also with other cults which called themselves illumined. And for reference, you can look in Secret Societies by Archon Darul. Adam Weishaupt was a strange duck indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Rather than obey the dictates of the real and adjust himself to his reduced limits, late 18th century man took refuge among phantoms, satisfying his nostalgia with the marvels offered by impostors and necromancers. He fled matter and denied its existence, and a whole culture began collapsing. Adam Weishaupt adopted the teachings of radical French philosophers such as Jean-Jacques Rousseau, 1712 to 1778, and the anti-Christian doctrines of the Manichaeans. He was indoctrinated in Egyptian occultism in 1771 by a merchant of unknown origin named Colmer, who was said to have traveled Europe in search of converts. Brilliant and well trained by the Jesuits in the conspiratorial methods of access to power, young Weishaupt decided to organize a body of conspirators, determined to free the world from the Jesuitical rule of Rome and help humanity back to the pristine Christian faith of the Hermetic martyrs. He is reputed to have been initiated by a German merchant named Colmer. He had spent many years in Egypt into a secret doctrine based on Manichaeism. May Day of 1776, Weishaupt founded his own sect of the very perfectibles, better known as the Illuminati, with 5 original members self-described as reformist libertarians, partisans of absolute equality. And that you can find in The Magic of Obelisks by Peter Tompkins. And while we're here on the subject of the training that Adam Weishaupt received from the Jesuits, ladies and gentlemen, it is incredible that people would believe that Adam Weishaupt, who was in fact a Jesuit priest, would divorce himself from his original order and form something called the Illuminati in order to get even with the Jesuits and to break their power, because, ladies and gentlemen, the Jesuits came out of the Illuminati themselves. Remember the reference to the Alumbrados of Spain? Well, Ignatius Loyola, ladies and gentlemen, who was the first general of the Jesuits, sometimes referred to as the Black Pope, was a member, in fact, the leader of the Alumbrados in Spain. He was the leader of the Spanish Illuminati. He was arrested by the Inquisition. He was in the process of being interrogated just prior to the torture phase when he used his influence through his brothers of the Illuminati to gain an audience with the Pope. He entered the chambers of the Pope crawling on his hands and knees, ladies and gentlemen, and when he emerged, he was the general of a new order called the Society of Jesus, and some say had as much or more power than the Pope, or as the Pope, as the case may be. And that was the birth of the society known as the Jesuits. You can see them practicing their subversion around the world now as they teach Marxist liberation theology in third world nations. And so it goes on and on and on. So those of you who believe that Adam Weishaupt began his branch of the Bavarian Illuminati to get even with the Jesuits, you still haven't done all the research that you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, because that is not the case. Never was the case, never could be the case, for they are the same order. Adam Weishaupt, now I'm continuing with Arshan's expose. Adam Weishaupt, professor of canon law at the University of Ingolstadt, conceived the idea of founding an order which, by mutual helpfulness, counsel, and philosophic discussions, would increase morality and virtue, lay the foundation for the reformation of the world, and oppose the progress of evil, all of which objectives were expressed in the name Order of Perfectibilists, or Perfectionists, which was soon changed to Illuminati, which is best translated as intellectually inspired. Modesty and humility seems to have been no trait of Weishaupt, for he was one of the first to attempt to fly with little knowledge of human aerodynamics. His ambition outweighed his judgment. His ideals were too refined for a rude world. Like many other promoters, Weishaupt sought the aid of Freemasonry to give his machine both propulsion and ballast. And apparently he didn't know that at the highest levels of Freemasonry was already installed the Knights Templar, fully in control of that branch of the Illuminati. But it dragged Freemasonry down without helping Illuminism very much, and only because Weishaupt had a big mouth. One of the tenets of the order is you never admit its existence. And that's the first thing that he did. You see, people point to the Bavarian Illuminati as being the only branch that ever existed. Not true, ladies and gentlemen. It's the only branch whose leader was foolish enough to allow the public to know that it existed. And it wouldn't surprise me at all to find that the Illuminati itself had been a major movement in the destruction of Weishaupt's order. Weishaupt, they say, was too shrewd and subtle for his own good, though such qualities gave him headway for a time. Although he formerly belonged to the Jesuits, he secured admission to a lodge of Freemasonry in 1777. Ironically, that was named the Lodge of Caution. We are not informed as to just how Weishaupt became associated with Adolf Franz Friedrich Ludwig Baron von Knigge, for the latter lived in North Germany, was of the nobility, and after his initiation in 1773, showed very little interest in Freemasonry. But noblemen were found in abundance in the most fraudulent orders in Germany. Claiming some Masonic connections, Weishaupt in 1780 dispatched the Marquis de Costanzo to propagate Illuminism in the north, and Knigge probably then first showed interest in the society. He became more and more enthusiastic as the plan was revealed to him, and in 1781 accepted the invitation to visit Bavaria and receive full access to all of Weishaupt's materials. Knigge not only completed the scale of degrees, ladies and gentlemen, but became a proponent of them, bringing to his aid the assistance of Johann J.C. Bode, a prominent German Freemason. The order was at first very popular and attracted, it is said, some of the best men in Germany and also some of the worst. It had 2,000 names on its rolls and spread to France, Belgium, Holland, Denmark, Sweden, Poland, Hungary, and Italy. And you can find that referenced in Coyle's Masonic Encyclopedia 1961 by Henry Wilson Coyle. In Peter Tompkins' The Magic of Obelisk, we find, unable in Catholic Bavaria to achieve this utopian goal by direct means, Weishaupt determined to work from within an existing organization, the Masonic Order. And by 1779, there were 54 members of the Illuminati, mostly young noblemen and clergymen, established in 4 Bavarian cities. And thereafter, with the help of a Masonic bookseller, Johann Bode, the order branched out through southern Germany and Australia. Back it up here, Austria. That's Germany and Austria. And down into France and northern Italy. Intellectuals such as Goethe, Schiller, Mozart, and Herder were attracted and actually were members. In Coyle's Masonic Encyclopedia, again, Knigge especially was a highly religious and intellectual man, and would have had nothing to do with that or any other order which was anti-Christian. Yet the vicious attacks and accusations by Barruel and Robison had great influence, and it was even charged that the Illuminati were themselves agents of the Jesuits. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is closer to the truth than you will ever know, though the latter were opposing it in their usual secret manner. The Illuminati were extremely secretive, even identifying themselves in their chapters by assumed classical names. For example, Weishaupt was Spartacus, Knigge was Philo, Ingolstadt, the headquarters, was Eleusis, Austria was Egypt, etc., and dates were given in a sort of cryptography. In William T. Still's New World Order, he says that Thomas Jefferson strenuously defended the Illuminati and described Weishaupt as an enthusiastic philanthropist. And that's absolutely true, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Jefferson himself was a member, which is not widely known. As Weishaupt lived under the tyranny of a despot and priests, he knew that caution was necessary, even in spreading information and the principles of pure morality. This has given an air of mystery to his views, was the foundation of his banishment. If Weishaupt had written here, where no secrecy is necessary in our endeavors to render men wise and virtuous, he would not have thought of any secret machinery for the purpose. That is an exact quote from Thomas Jefferson. The Illuminati were finally beset by both internal and external disorders, for Weishaupt found fault with some of Nigi's ritualistic work and peremptorily ordered it changed, whereupon Nigi became disgusted and resigned in 1784. The Second, 1784. Many Illuminati being imprisoned, and some, including Weishaupt, being forced to flee the country. The Jesuits were not opposed to the Illuminati, ladies and gentlemen. They were the Illuminati. They were opposed to the mess that Weishaupt was making of the name of the order and his public exposition that the Illuminati not only existed, but had plans to remake the world. This made them very angry, for the first tenet of the Illuminati is to always remain in the background, behind the veil, never calling attention to themselves, never admitting the existence of the order, ever. And they are all under an oath, a blood oath, where they consent that if they break their vows of secrets or secrecy, they will be murdered in a most terrible manner. Many Illuminati were forced to flee the country, and of course found other orders, went into those orders, and eventually made themselves ready and known, and climbed up the pyramidal structure of initiation to once again take their place, and this time hold their tongue. Though the first edict had been obeyed, it was repeated in March and August 1785. Not only Illuminism, but Freemasonry was exterminated in Bavaria, and neither ever recovered its former position in that country to this day. The Illuminati seem to have completely disappeared everywhere by the end of the 18th century, and that is the way that they had always existed, and that is the way that they preferred it. That is their law, in fact, and was a normal consequence of watching what happened to Adam Weishaupt. The suppression of the Illuminati of Bavaria in 1785 created a tremendous furor whose echoes reached as far as New England, drawing George Washington out in support of the suspect American Freemasons. Of course, he was one. In fact, the Illuminati proved to be the unwilling occasion for the birth of modern conspiracy theory. Wildly exaggerated accounts of their supposed wickedness and of the imminent peril which they represented for society were published in a great epidemic of pamphlets. Their secrecy, their insistence on recruitment of important civil servants, their concealment of the true aims of the society from all but a few highly placed initiates, combined to make them into the boogeymen not only of the German conservatives but of a wider European public, and for good reason. 4 years later, when the French Revolution broke out, the mythical beliefs about the Illuminati of Bavaria were incorporated in a vaster and even wilder conspiracy theory, which found room also for the Templars. And folks, that was a quote from The Murdered Magicians, written by Peter Partner, somebody who did not do his research very well. Or maybe he did it only too well and did what was expected of him under the circumstances. What is today called the conspiracy theory was born in the flood tide of books, pamphlets, and articles denouncing the Illuminati and linking them to an ever-lengthening list of other supposed plotters, The scope of the accusations is reflected in the title of one anti-Illuminati book published in 1797 entitled Proofs of a Conspiracy Against All the Religions and Governments of Europe, carried out in the secret meetings of Freemasons, Illuminati, and reading societies, collected from good authorities. The 170-year-old Proofs of a Conspiracy was reissued in 1967 by the John Birch Society, which apparently considered the Illuminati a clear and present danger. And that's from Ancient Wisdom and Secret Sects. And you can obtain Proofs of a Conspiracy by Robeson and read it for yourself. He quotes directly from the Freemasonic and Illuminati publications like I do, and convicted them in their own words, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't make any of it up, and it's all true. Don't go away. I'll be right back. I need to get a little drink of water. Refer to their rites of initiation act, it is not in the secret order. One of the things that you'll notice when you research the Illuminati and the secret orders, when you're reading the books of others who have written about these orders and these people, is that they don't take them seriously at all. They refer to their rites of initiation and their ceremonies as mumbo-jumbo and the like. In fact, it is not. It is a very, very complicated secret religion based upon the journey of the soul, and it is the same religion that has existed throughout the history of humanity, practiced in the secret orders of all of the major societies of the world, in particular the upper or nobility class, the people who had knowledge and educations and ruled the countries of the world. And here's an example from Peter Partner in The Murdered Magicians. He's also the one who talks quite elaborately about conspiracy theories. The aristocratic mumbo-jumbo of the Templar lodges pandered to the confused conservatism of the German nobles and had a great deal in common with the mumbo-jumbo of the Rosicrucians, to whose ideas the Illuminati were absolutely opposed. The Bavarian Illuminati were an austere emanation of the spirit of the German professorate, inspired by a consciously bourgeois program, irreligious and radical. And here you can see that Peter Partner did not take Adam Weishaupt seriously either, who said that his order would exist under many different names and occupations, always appearing to oppose each other. But at the highest levels of these orders, they were of the same body and of the same mind. The ceremonies of the Illuminati were divided into three principal classes, and those into degrees as follows, as far as we have been able to determine. But remember, this is a secret order. There could be many, many more, and probably are. But this is what we were able to discover. It's what our Shand discovered. Anybody who researches the Illuminati will find the same thing. The first degree was the nursery, preparatory literary essay, novitiate, minerval, minor illuminatus, and magistratus are the degrees. In the nursery, there are 5 degrees. And in the second class, called symbolic Freemasonry, there are 4 degrees: the apprentice, the fellow craft, the master mason, and A, Scots Major Illuminatus, and B, Scots Illuminatus Dirigens, or Directory. And in the third class, called the Mysteries, there are 2 degrees divided into sections. The first degree is the lesser, with holding A, presbyter, priest, or epopt, B, prince or regent, and the second degree is the greater, holding the magus, or B, the rex or king. Some of these latter degrees were never completed, they say. However, when I prowl the internet and I find people signing their name with Fraternitas Rex Mundi, ladies and gentlemen, I know that that is not a true statement. And that's from Coyle's Masonic Encyclopedia, by the way, if you'd like to look that up for yourself. Here is something that was sent to our Shand by Jeff Jorzak. And he says, status as a Mason was not required for initiation into the Order of Illuminati, since the 4th, 5th, and 6th degrees of Weishaupt and Baron von Nogi's system practically duplicated the 3 degrees of symbolic Freemasonry. Although Nagy claimed to have a system of 10 degrees, the last two appear never to have been fully worked up. Again, that's as far as we're able to find. In The Gods of Eden by William Bramley, which is questionable, highly questionable, any of the stuff that you read in there, although he did do some legitimate research into the secret societies, he claims that all of the secret societies are headed and guided by extraterrestrials from some other planet. And ladies and gentlemen, that just flat ain't true. But William Bramley says The Gods of Eden, openly political and anti-monarchical, Weishaupt's Illuminati formed another channel of higher degrees for Freemasons to graduate into after completing the blue degrees. Weishaupt's Illuminati had its own hidden master known as the Ancient Scotch Superior. And you can find a link right to that place, ladies and gentlemen, on my website. And I don't mean William Bramley's Gods of Eden, I mean the Ancient Scotch Superior. According to Archon the Rule in secret societies, in the lower ranks, the nursery, the member was very much in the dark as to the way in which the order was run and how it should accomplish its design of freeing the world. As he progressed, however, he found that a part of his service to the society was to gain financial and social power and to place them at the disposal of the group. He was expected to be a diligent Mason and to try to gain control over Masonic funds. It was not until the 10th rite of promotion had been completed that the member was given, with the grade of priest, certain definite knowledge. This included the fact that the Illuminati were proposing to destroy princes and prelates throughout the world, and were to remove forever the feeling of local nationality from the minds of men. The ways in which this was to be done involved infiltrating high positions in education, administration, and the press. The very highest degrees showed that the rationalism and materialism of the thinkers who developed it were determined to stamp out all beliefs in religion, God, and any faith in a deity. The initiate was told were humans' inventions and had no real meaning. Subsequently, this was developed further, and the member who arrived at the highest position, that of Rex King, or King of the World, Rex Mundi, learned that he was now equal to a king, and that all men were capable of equal advancement. Hence, the need for kings over ordinary mortals was an illusion. And folks, what I just read to you right there, I mean, if you look around it today, if you can't see the hand of the Illuminati at work, then you can't see. We'll follow the threads of conspiracy, if you will. After their recent exposures in Bavaria, the Illuminati had been driven even further underground, taking on a variety of names, such as the French Revolutionary Club. And as radicals flocked into these new varieties of Illuminism, a larger meeting hall was needed. The Hall of the Jacobins Convent was leased, and it was from this hall that they eventually derived their new name, the Jacobin Club. And the Jacobin Club was very active in the early days of the United States of America. The Jacobin Club met in secret and eventually boasted of having some of the best educated and most influential men in France among its 1,300 members. The Jacobins vowed to destroy the monarchy as well as other existing institutions and sought to establish what they called a new world order, or universal republic. That's what's coming, and these are the people who are bringing it. And they did destroy the monarchy, ladies and gentlemen, and they are at work in England right now to destroy that monarchy. And by golly, it won't be long until the House of Windsor falls. They can't even any longer handle their own family, much less a nation. And the Illuminati, in control of the press and the other institutions, are hammering at them constantly, all the time. And the people, well, the people love their monarch, they say, but they hate the monarchy. How about that? The famous magician and occultist Cagliostro was initiated into the Illuminati in 1783. Many years later, he told Catholic priests about his initiation. The initiation took place in an underground room near Frankfurt, Germany. An iron box filled with papers was opened. The introducers took from it a manuscript book which on the first page read, "We, Grand Masters of the Templars," then followed a form of oath traced in blood. The book stated that Illuminism was a conspiracy directed against thrones and altars, and that the first blows were to attain France, and that after the fall of the French monarchy, Rome must be attacked. By March 1789, the 266 lodges controlled by the French Grand Orient were all Illuminized, without knowing it. For the Freemasons in general were not told the name of the sect that brought them these mysteries, and only a very small number were really initiated into the secret, those at the highest of the pyramidal structure of initiation. And in the following month, the revolution broke out. That from Nesta H. Webster's Secret Societies and Subversive Movements. Cagliostro was the agent of the Templars, and therefore wrote to the Freemasons of London that the time had come to begin the work of rebuilding the Temple of the Eternal. He had introduced into Masonry a new rite called the Egyptian, and endeavored to resuscitate the mysterious worship of Isis. The three letters I.P.D. on his seal were the initials of the word Lilia Pedibus Destru, tread underfoot the lilies. And of course, the lilies were the representation of France. And a Masonic medal of the 16th or 17th century has upon it a sword cutting off the stalk of a lily, and the words Talum Dabit Altio Messum. And that translates, "Such harvest revenge will give," and you can find that in Morals and Dogma by General Albert Pike. In The Assassins, Holy Killers of Islam by Edward Berman, I quote, in his memoirs pour survivre l'histoire du Jacobinisme, published in 3 volumes from 1797 to 1798, Barruel, a Jesuit scholar, derived all evils from the Mani and the Manicheans and demonstrated the existence of a continuous historical conspiracy. From Peter Partner and the Murdered Magicians, the Templars and their myth, in the minds of Barruel and Cadet de Gassicourt, Le Tombeau de Jacques de Molay, there was an invincible belief in a continuous historical conspiracy through which anarchist beliefs had passed from the medieval heretics in the West and the assassins in the East to the Templars, and thence through the 4 Templar lodges which were set up after the death of Jacques de Molay, that's Jacques de Molay, in 1314. And it is absolutely true. My research has not only found that to be true, but I have traced it from the beginning of the written and oral history of the human race right up to the present time, and I have revealed that history and that research to you on this broadcast, giving you sources and documentation for every single bit of it, which many of you have duplicated the research now and have found that every single word of it is true. Edward Berman in The Assassins, Holy Killers of Islam, said, all revolutionaries and murderers since then had been part of a single Templar society, including Cromwell, the murderer of Henry IV of France, conspirators in Portugal, Brazil, and Sweden, and of course Robespierre and Danton. David Conway in Ritual Magic said, Elibas Levi claimed that the French Revolution represented the Templars' revenge for the persecution they had suffered in the 13th century. And that also is true, ladies and gentlemen. A lodge inaugurated under the auspices of Rousseau, the fanatic of Geneva, became the center of the revolutionary movement in France, and a prince of the blood royal went thither to swear the destruction of the successors of Philippe le Bel on the tomb Jacques de Molay. The registers of the Order of Templars attest that the regent, the Duc d'Orleans, was Grand Master of that formidable secret society, and that his successors were the Duc de Maine, the Prince of Bourbon-Condé, and the Duc de Cross-Brissac. It was impossible to unfold to the people the conspiracy of the Templars against the thrones and the tiara, for to do so would have been to initiate the multitude into the secrets of the masters and to have uplifted the veil of Isis. When Louis XVI was executed, half the work was done, and thenceforth the army of the Temple was to direct all its efforts against the Pope. You'll find that written by General Albert Pike in Morals and Dogma, and he should know, because he were one, as Pogo would say. In the spring and summer of 1789, an artificial shortage of grain was created by illuminist manipulations of the grain market. This produced a famine so intense that it brought the nation to the edge of revolt. One of the leading figures in this scheme was the Duc d'Orleans, the Grand Master of the Grand Orient Lodges. The Illuminists claimed that their revolution would be for the benefit of the bourgeoisie, with the people as instruments. But in reality, the conspirators held up the food supplies and blocked all reforms in the National Assembly to exacerbate the situation, and the populace starved. By July 14th, the Bastille was stormed, from which a grand total of only 7 prisoners were liberated, because that's all there was in there. Even French historians now acknowledge that the purpose of the revolutionaries was not to destroy the Bastille or liberate the prisoners, but to steal arms and gunpowder. And thus armed, on July 22nd, 1789, the Jacobins set into motion one of the most elaborately timed revolutionary exercises ever attempted, and it would later be known as the Great Fear or the Great Terror. A panic was created simultaneously around the nation of France. Horsemen rode from town to town, telling the citizens that brigands were approaching and that everyone should take up arms. Citizens were instructed that the conspirators were being harbored in the larger estates, the chateau, and that by edict of the king all should be torched. The people, obedient to their monarch, complied. Soon the flames of destruction were soon burning out of control. Anarchy continued to grow as citizens began raiding and pillaging, and not only for food. With the overthrow of the monarchy in 1792, from the 10th of August onwards, we find the tricolor replaced by the red flag of the social revolution, whilst the cry of Vive Notre Roi d'Orleans gives way to the Masonic watchword, liberty, equality, fraternity. Terror was rampant in the streets of Paris. In November 1793, a campaign against religion was inaugurated by a massacre of the priests all over France. In the cemeteries, the cherished motto of the Illuminati, "Death is an eternal sleep," was posted by the order of the Illuminatus. Anaxagoras, Chaumet. In the churches of Paris, feasts of reason were celebrated, where women of easy morals were enthroned as goddesses. These were also known as exoterium, and were modeled on Weishaupt's plan to honor the god of love. In 1791, after returning to the United States from a 3-year stint as minister to France, Thomas Jefferson described the carnage as so beautiful a revolution, and stated that he hoped it would sweep the world. He claimed to believe that most Frenchmen were Jacobins. Their excesses, if one called them such, reflected that national will. By 1793, much of France lay in ruin. Industries were decimated, libraries burned, the bourgeoisie all but wiped out. Even the great chemist Lavoisier had been guillotined on the excuse that the Republic has no need of chemists. The fact is, every priest, every educated man, every professor, every scientist in France was guillotined. And that's what they're going to do when they get this New World Order for all of you stupid intellectuals who think that you're somehow going to be elevated to some superior position in the new society. What fools you are. You have not studied the history of these people. And so, those who will not study history are doomed to repeat it. Toward the end of 1793, the new revolutionary republic found itself faced with hundreds of thousands of working men for whom it could not find employment. The revolutionary leaders embarked upon a fearful new project, that was to be copied by tyrants ever after, called population control or depopulation. You ever heard of that before, folks? Read Global 2000, the President's report on population. The idea was to reduce France's population of 25 million down to either 8 or 16 million, depending upon which source you believe. Maximilien Robespierre believed the population to be indispensable. The system of the terror was thus the answer to the problem of unemployment. Unemployment brought about on a vast scale by the destruction of the luxury trades. And that gave them an excuse to kill all these people because they were what were known as useless eaters. Heard that term before? In France, members of the revolutionary committees in charge of the extermination toiled literally day and night over maps, calculating just how many heads must be sacrificed in each town. Fearful revolutionary tribunals tried to determine who would be killed, and a never-ending stream of victims marched to a variety of deaths. In Nantes, 500 children were killed in one butchery, and 144 poor women who sewed shirts for the army were thrown into the river. Estimates of the final death toll at the time ran around 300,000. Thomas Jefferson said, quote, "I have seen half the earth desolated. Were there but an Adam and Eve left in every country and left free, it would be better than it now is. The liberty of the whole earth was depending on the issue of the contest," end quote. And Thomas Jefferson, ladies and gentlemen, was most definitely a member of the Illuminati. Good night, folks, and God bless you all.
So you heard Cooper discuss the Illuminati's goal of depopulation. But they did it in France. That was the first time that they had done something on such a scale, unless they were behind many other sieges and military catastrophes. I mean, you could trace it back to 1500s. Their catchphrases and symbology and the way they think, how they think. It's like when you see how someone thinks, then you can tell who they are. There was something I wanted to add to that he was saying, but I can't remember what it was. Remember the phrase of liberty, equality, or equality, liberty, fraternity. Wait, is it fraternity? Either way, the phrase liberty to do evil, equality to do. How did that go? And then it was like fraternity, such as how Cain showed toward Abel or something. I've shown the quote at infinitum. But it's relevant to some kind of Satanism, basically. I mean, I hate to use the word, but that's what it boils down to. I mean, keep in mind, I don't have a religion. But I can see, and me saying that I'm when I say Satanist, I'm not some kind of religious fanatic or something. I'm not. I'm not a person who. I'm not looking at this in a religious context. I'm looking at what they believe, their religion, what it is. And regardless of whatever people think about the whole thing, Satanism is real, but it's not real in the sense of what the it's not real in the sense of what Hollywood makes it or what people claim it is. Something much darker. Uh, the secrecy. Uh, these Illuminists, they don't do dark things in private places. They convince the masses to do dark things, such as what happened in France during the French Revolution. See, uh, that what happened in France was way more demonic than any possible serial killer or anything you could possibly think of. What happened was in France was pure evil. The atrocities. They claim that they had guillotined. What was the count? Webster claimed like 7 million or something. Other numbers varied, but Nasta Webster was a very good researcher. Uh, but she was even pointing out the discrepancies of the numbers in the book as well. So nobody, but either way, France is like the size of Texas or smaller, and that their population was decimated. Even the Illuminati themselves got caught in the fanaticism in France and got their own heads chopped off. Some would say that, well, the Scarlet and the Beast Rider thinks that the Templars were getting revenge on the Illuminati the second half of the French Revolution, but it seemed as though it was speculation. Uh, I don't recall a footnote. The that's why Cooper's got criticisms about everybody. It seemed like, and I think that he had good reason to, because you got to be picky in the world of conspiracy. You can't just go believe in the Earth is flat and all this stuff. I mean, I sugarcoated that. That I wanted to say much worse, but I'm not trying to offend anybody about their flat Earth religion. Yeah, the I'm not a very good talker. I don't talk that great. People think that they could, they think I'm some kind of lower class schmuck or something. I don't know what this. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not lower class. I don't really. I've never even really thought about it. It wasn't like a thing. It kind of fucks you up when you grow up like a certain way. When you grow up getting beat up and by your dad, and you're fucking stuck in some kind of shit, fucking bullshit. Uh, it's like you see through the lies of people and their suits and their whatever. None of that matters. That some of the greatest minds are probably lying in the gutter with the fifth of tequila right now. Who knows? Because they have no ambition to do anything, because all the rich, greedy communists have lock the game. Yeah, like Bezos, he's a communist. Don't pretend that he's not. I don't make any money off Amazon. You know, I've done a huge background check on Bezos. He's definitely a communist. All the richest people are all communists. That's my Nixon impression. You know, one of the richest people I know is a communist. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, it's like, give me a job, motherfucker. Pay me a living wage. I bet you won't. Nah, everything's just fucked. Yeah, yeah, the youth are right for boycotting McDonald's and all these stupid jobs, but then they're not doing it enough. Uh, and the youth are also brainwashed by Illuminati communism. So then there's that. Uh, you know, we need to keep reason and rationality, thinking in a mechanical fashion. We need to keep these things going. We need to stop all these people from who metaphorically stop them or talk them out of their insanity of acting on their emotions 24/7 hours a day. People can't live off pure emotions. You can't just run around, oh, I feel cold, I feel warm, I feel hungry, oh, and just fucking all these fucking emotions are leading mankind into a giant fucking mouse trap. A giant mouse trap. That's what's happening. Just gonna smoke one cigarette. Only one though. Yeah, fucking giant mouse trap. That's what's going on. So my friend's house playing cards. He had a bunch of dogs. I forgot to bring pizzas for fucking from the freezer and like mushroom and onion and man, there's no food at the fucking card game. Yeah, so I'm like starving, so I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I mean, I ate a bunch of like eggs stuff. I don't know what the fuck that's called. It's like egg salad or some deviled egg salad. That stuff's always pretty good. Uh, yeah, what was I going on about? There's something I was going on about a second ago that I forgot to elaborate the rest. The youth being brainwashed into illuminism, using their emotions for their entire logistics of life. I mean, that's dangerous. That's stupid. It reminds me of like, uh, you always hear the stories in the hood and stuff where like somebody blew somebody's brains out, got locked up, and it was all over uh, some woman or somebody stepping on their shoe or some kind of ridiculous. It's like these people are. That's just not stuff that only occurs in the hoodery. That occurs all over the world. all people, not all, I guess, but when people that. The point though, it's like, what the fuck? Didn't anybody ever teach these motherfuckers to just walk away? Walk away. You know, I mean, it's don't use your emotions to think. Never make a decision based. Well, like I said, well, I shouldn't say that as like a law, but I mean, technically, you should never make a decision based on emotion. Uh, I mean, it's just unless fucking like. Well, I mean, I don't think there is an unless. Yeah, there's no real situation where using emotions could possibly, unless it was like, uh, you know, crying or something at a funeral and expressing your emotions. That's a real time to use emotions, or like, if you're getting married or something. I guess I don't know. I've never been married, uh, but I'm definitely not available. So don't get any ideas, Harry. No. Yeah, that's a bad joke. Yeah, what was my point being though? I mean, it's what's that say? Oh, looks like we got Raji here. Let's send a link out. See what's happening across the ocean there. Let's see here. No, I like cigarettes. I need to quit smoking cigarettes. I mean, it's weird how like cigarettes seem to like, I don't know, they're good when you're outside. Keeps the bugs out of your face. Uh, yeah, the yeah, never really smoked cigarettes when I was younger. Never really smoked them until, no, I think I smoked them after my friend died, 2002. I mean, I smoked them a little bit before that, but not very much. But then I quit for like, well, I think I smoked for like 10 years, but like 3 to 5 cigarettes a day or something. Sometimes only one or two. It depends on if I was by myself or not, By myself, I'd probably only smoke like one cigarette a day and like 3 joints or something. When I'm hanging out with people, though, I get nervous, I guess, even though technically nobody's here. And, you guys are technically hanging out. I mean, we're hanging out. Yeah, my point though, I guess, well, we need to like create some kind of uh groups, like on Twitter or something, that's like not like groups, I guess, but we need to focus research on certain subjects, and we need to have everybody digging in different areas, for research on these subjects. Uh, I mean, that's why it'd be nice to get a bunch of money somehow, be rich or something. I'd just pay a bunch of people to help me. Like, you do this, blah blah blah. Look here, blah, blah, I don't know. Uh, yeah, it sucks how all the work permits keep everybody from getting a decent job. By work permits, I mean uh, diplomas and diplomas. I mean, because that's all it is. I mean, I know how to wire a house. I don't really care for doing the main box or whatever, but I can still do it. I know how to do all sorts of stuff, but I'm not the greatest car mechanic, but I'm sure these days you need some kind of what is it called? Some kind of dealer dealership thing or something for working on cars. What the fuck is that called? Like a mechanic's license or something? I don't know. One of my friends has one. Oh, excuse me. Raji is just it's just damn, what's that word? Now my joke's not gonna be funny because I can't think of the word. uh, yeah. Oh yeah, Raji's just promoted himself to Sherlock. Or wait, Watson. Oh, that froze. What the fuck? Yeah, Watson. Yeah, so the whole Illuminati thing is it's such a mucky thing, especially with this Orange Society and all these Masons. 'Cause we don't know if the Orange Society is like we don't. It's like well, I mean, I guess I should say I don't know. I don't know if you guys know. If somebody knows, maybe somebody should comment. It does seem though that they fit the bill. Their Illuminism. I mean, it's a tough call. Because I mean, Cooper, when he's saying that the Jesuits came from Illuminati, he's not exaggerating because the Alumbrados were Illuminati. It means enlightened, light seekers or something. Why does my phone keep falling? God damn it. Okay. Let's see here. The cigarette's strong, and I'm gonna have to roll a roach joint small out of weed. Uh, yeah, so yeah, the Illuminati, the Roshinia, one of the Mason books says that the first degree comes straight from the Roshinia, and the hair jacket that the person would wear, stand in between two fires. Uh, it's like they mixed a lot of Middle Eastern stuff together, because everybody, oh, it's like Freemasonry is such a complex subject because when it, where and when it branches into Illuminism of the bastardly type, uh, no one knows. I mean, it could be as old as time. I mean, for all we know, Paul was an Illuminist. He talked about the Christ within. Uh, you read the occultist books, they quote Paul at infinitum. It's not a coincidence. Not at all. I still got to dig more on that one book that was claiming that Manichaeism was had put itself into the orthodoxy, because I do believe that it also. Well, I mean, it's a strange subject. I mean, it's not really strange. It's like it reminds me of like sales pitches. Like when I used to have a suit and tie and do the sales pitches, fucking it'd be like it didn't matter about what it was. It was about how you talked about it. The sales pitch. Doesn't matter if it's occult orders or religion. Sales pitch works. The self-replicating meme of the person saying, "Once I joined, I became a better person." And see, it's all a matter of going back to that Wizard of Oz thing. When the lion got the medal, did it really make him braver? When the scarecrow got the diploma, did it really make him smarter? Or was it all just a trick? A placebo? Some of the most Catholic motherfuckers I know seem that had the most fucking dirt in their closets, or whatever the hell that phrase is. Uh, do people seek religion because they're afraid of something bad that they've done? Is that why so many people seek religion? That's the question. I've never actually seeked religion, studied it, looked at it, analyzed it like a scientist. But I've never really. Nah. The whole thing is very fishy. Very fishy indeed. Yeah, does the power of belief work if it's practiced in the particular manner of the religion in which, or religion or occult order in which it's portrayed? That's the question. Oh, what's it? We gotta. Hey, what's going on?
Good morning, Clint. You alright? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, cool, man. You alright?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, that's a nice little build session.
Oh yeah, the Cooper.
Yeah, the Cooper, or we should call him the Coops, really.
Yeah, he's always his audio is. He's always got like fucking. I've listened to those fucking audios.
Did
Like,
he have any children, Bill Cooper?
yeah, he had two with his Chinese wife, and then one before with
With
another
his
wife.
communist wife?
But she wasn't communist. She was super
Oh,
pro-American. She was a wild lady. He said that she used to carry a gun in her purse.
I bet she did, bless her.
She was a cowboy.
What a Chinese cowgirl.
Yeah, well, it's a shame though, because his oldest kid was a junkie, and some kind of using Cooper's name as some kind of means of getting people to donate her money or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Maybe that's why Bill was so riled up then.
Oh yeah, his own daughter actually narked him out.
What?
Yeah, she was well, she told the police and stuff the layout
What is
of
that
his
when he got
house.
shot? Was it?
It was like 3 years before or so.
What, before the Twin Towers?
Yeah, he had warrants for like 5 years.
Okay, yeah, he was a fucking boy, wasn't he? He was a fucking boy, wasn't he? Let's have it right.
No, yeah.
But we don't know anything about any of them, really, do we?
Oh, Cooper.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know his living history. That'd be something interesting to talk about. His life story.
Oh, well, I know all about that. He was in a military family.
Okay.
They traveled all around the world and stuff.
Okay, that makes complete sense.
Yeah, he says when he was a kid that he thought he was poor and his parents, like, because he lived so many places. He said he lived in like Puerto Rico before. Uh, he said he would give his toys and stuff to the kids that were poor and stuff, and let them borrow
Yeah.
them and stuff. He says he lived in Japan. Like that, he said that he he got to uh, he got to test ride the Hondas when they first came out, the bikes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
In
for the
1970s.
Yeah, like he was there in Japan and knew the Honda guy somehow.
Oh, 1960s, no. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because all they made in Japan was little tin toys, didn't they? And then all of a sudden they started making motorbikes, and whoosh, they were gone.
yeah, yeah. He's a big fan of Buddy Holly.
Okay. Well, that probably get his goat as well, because Buddy Holly died in a plane crash, didn't he?
Oh yeah, yeah. He was in the military a bunch, like 12 years or something, or
Right.
I can't remember
Naval
what he said.
intelligence.
Well, he was
How could you actually prove that, though? That'd be really hard to prove. But,
well, he's got
anybody could say that.
he's got his records in his book or whatever, but it was really more like he was the navigator of the boat, you know.
Yeah.
I forget what that's called.
Coxswain.
Yeah, and like that he eventually gained the clearance. And so it was like a intelligence clearance for like
Radio engineers are usually people who get to touch that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says he did a background check after he got the top secret clearance, and that everybody else on the boat that had the top secret clearance are all Masons or Mormons.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. In a lot of ways.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, we've got a really interesting guy over here. He works for UK Column, and he's an ex-naval guy himself, and but he's very straight edge. He's very he doesn't appeal to like sort of many people, but the guy's absolutely brilliant. He exposed Common Purpose years ago. His name's Brian Gearish. He's a lovely guy from Devon.
Oh yeah.
Although the company's been sold out to the Chinese of late.
Oh, that's
Everything
weird.
seems to be, yeah.
Yeah. China. They need to go back to dynastic China.
What's that building pyramid?
Those big wooden thing, Komodos, or no, that's not it. What are those called? I forget. Yeah, I mean, what if it isn't sustainable for us to like burn all this shit and have all this shit going on, and on Earth and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd hate.
that's just the environmental fucking thing we've all been frightened the shit out of for the past 40 years, isn't it? Since the hippies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like that one Remo
The
Labau
Green
lady.
Party, the people who come out of Hitler's lot and the Rainbow Gathering lot. It's all
Yeah.
Nazi propaganda.
Well, I mean, it's like not necessarily with like the environment, but like the lack of minerals. Like the lack of minerals where that Rima Labau lady, she was predicting that everybody would die from the common cold back in 2007 because of lack of minerals. And
Well,
like,
you know, if you really look at anyone's diagnosis at the point of death, it'll be pneumonia.
yeah. Well, so
Do you know what I mean? And you can hide anything under that.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, have you ever heard the phrase, what's it called? Like rabbit starvation or something? Or, I can't think of the phrase, but it's like, imagine you're like in the winter and you're trapped in a giant blizzard for like weeks, and all you can catch is these little rabbits that are eating like nothing, and then you eat the rabbits, but you still starve to death. Because like the rabbits don't actually have any minerals and shit, and like
Right, yeah.
that's what the plants are doing. It's like they just load up the fields with like nitrogen and damn it, I'm stoned. Magnesium,
Pesticides.
calcium. It's
Yeah.
like they're only giving them like four main minerals, and they're uh it's
Yeah, not all that's fake in any case, no. That's just to
yeah
boost growth.
yeah
But
it's
you'll salt up your land and you'll not have like living soil anymore. You'll have fucking mud, basically. Dirt.
yeah like gravel.
Well, just soil that's not of a pH or not of a balance and full of toxins. I'll make the one now, sorry. I just smoked a
Yeah,
joint.
there's no enzymes or anything in it.
Pardon?
There's no enzymes or anything.
No.
So
No. Cool.
yeah.
The one Rogan episode I did watch was that nice guy who he wrote 3 books on how to like get your soil in your garden back to like a living.
There's some kind of Japanese grass that claimed that it did it. Oh, I got the name of this kind of Harvard book.
pulling out heavy metals from soils. You know, about.
What? It's some kind of grass that remineralizes it or something.
Yeah. Well, clover will do it.
You ever see those videos of some guy was growing like some kind of food mushrooms or something, and he was doing it on soil that was full of like oil and toxic waste and stuff, and that like
Right. Okay.
he used the mushrooms to convert.
Oh, it
soil.
remediated it. Yeah.
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 It's amazing.
I think we're on about the same guy. He wrote 3 books. One of them's fighting with something. I can't remember now.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of it though.
It'll come in a second, Clint. Sorry, I'm just woken up.
Oh yeah, no worries. Like smoking a roach joint here that's like pure tar.
Oh yeah, that's lovely. But it isn't, is it? That's just hash oil.
It still tastes pretty good. It's like 30% THC.
Fuck, see, I don't understand. I cannot get weed that's 30% THC. Where the hell are you getting this weed at 30% THC, Clint, man?
I I just got it from the store. Phew.
Just what you just nip down your local shop and they give you 30% cannabis.
Yeah, I mean they got some that's higher, but it's way more expensive.
Yeah. You should just get stuff that's like 16% that's got everything in it, and it would just make you feel nice.
Oh yeah. Well, I'd be cool with like weed that was 5% if it tasted good and it burned really smooth.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
'Cause I really just like the smoking. It's not really about the buzz. I mean, I do like the
Right.
buzz, but
Okay.
I mean,
But like the numbers on all your weed, I just don't get it. I just don't understand how that's even possible. Because it
there
was
was
on a
this.
whole. If you had to lift the whole plant up, it would never be more than 25% THC. Don't forget, half the plant's under the ground and its roots.
Oh yeah, well, those big warehouses and stuff, they got like giant lights and like.
Yeah.
One of my friends works at one of those types of places.
So do they actually grow in? So they have a big factory and then they have a shop next to it, do they? And that's how they do it. They just keep everything down by just growing what they sell.
Yeah, well, it's like everybody and their mom all of a sudden is like has some kind of giant weed farm business or something
But how, Clint? How the fuck did that happen?
well, a bunch of them are like rich people that
Right. Okay. Got you. Yeah.
like one of them is like a basketball player or something, owns one of the farms.
Right.
But they only
So
have
it's like branding. That's branding, isn't it? Getting a celebrity to be your shit.
well, they've got like 5 workers or something, and
It's like Snoop Dogg bullshit, isn't it?
well, it's like
Or
the
runs,
state made it.
or
The state made it so like
cookies.
a person with a piece of land couldn't just be a farmer and like
That's destroyed. Yeah, that's well,
that
yeah.
they said you have to have $100,000 in the bank to get the license, and the license is like 50,000 or something. And then you have to have like just for the year, and then they can change the law at the whim of their wildest decisions.
Yeah, after you said to me about Texas the other day, because I misheard that. I thought you said it'd gone the other way and they just legalized it. But yeah, 4 grams of weed is going to get you a year sentence in a Texas jail now. So one of your joints is going to put you in jail for 4 years, for a year in Texas, Clint.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because fucking, I don't know how people could live in that state. Fucking a bunch of fucking, I don't know. It's like
they must be heartbroken. All those people who moved to Texas to start weed businesses.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine?
Well, like, I don't know. Smoking weed is like, I don't know. Like when I was
isn't it strange though? They keep half your states can do it, and then half your states can't. It's like it's almost like they want to piss certain people off to make other people happy.
Yeah, it's all just a big game bullshit.
Divide and rule.
Yeah, it's like they're purposely amplifying the chaos to then force people to all be ultra conformative. It's
like I said, my town before the lockdown and everything used to be 24 hours. Like the student area and stuff was open 24/7. Nowadays, everything's dead at 11 o'clock. It's weird.
Yeah, I think it was all part of like a perestroika 2.0 restructure.
Yeah. And the only people you see after 11 o'clock at night are literally migrants on their scooters delivering to people who are too frightened to go out their house.
Yeah, there's no nightlife anymore. Like that's all I used to do.
Nightlife, no.
I used to live on the streets and just skateboard at night constantly, like see people and like I don't know. There's no people anymore. It's like you walk around the whole town or city and it's like empty, except
Yeah,
maybe a
that's
few.
that's 3:30 in the morning shit though, Clint, tripping.
Well, I mean, like when I was a kid, we used to drive to Chicago, which is like a 4-hour drive or something, just to go drink. I mean, I never really drank, but that's what we do: go to Chicago, go to the bars, and drink. But like,
Yeah, that sounds great. When I was
yeah,
a kid, when I was about 16, what we'd do is me and my mate Philip Jacobs, we had little motorbikes, and we would drive over the Severn Bridge on the footpath, because we had these tiny little illegal motorbikes. You couldn't drive them on the motorway, and then we'd drive around Bristol all night, and then we'd
that'd
come
be
home
fun.
and go to school in the morning.
Yeah,
But I like people watching, and I like watching the streets when I was young.
yeah. I'd always meet new people, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. We used to get because we were like little punk kids. We always used to get invited to like the reggae dudes. Like we'd been the only little white kids in there, and the rest of them was Rastas. But they got on with the punks, punks and the Rastas got on.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, reggae's pretty decent. I like reggae.
yeah.
I don't like
I
some of
like
their attitudes, but
I like dub music. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, the whole like I've gone through this way before. The whole Haile Selassie bullshit is bullshit.
oh yeah. Well, one time like one of the only times I threw like a huge party, which, uh, well, it was like a couple hundred people or something, but it
Yeah,
was like in the city, and I rented out some kind of place from some Rastafarians or something, and that
yeah. They
like,
always run off with the shit at the end.
well, that's what's funny because like some chick that was just my friend, she was helping with the party and stuff, and at the end of the party, one of the Rastafarian dudes was like saying that he was gonna take my girl or something, and he was talking about this chick that was just my friend, and she was kind of a little bit, you know, what's the
Lusty.
nice term? Was she was kind of a hoe,
Okay.
and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna sleep with your girlfriend." I'm like, "Go right ahead, It's not my girlfriend."
Yeah. What, you tried to say that to intimidate you?
Yeah, it was funny because
Yeah.
it's like, what? Like, go right, have fun,
Yeah, I've got 1,000 of those stories.
Yeah,
That's overcompensation, isn't it? That's called overcompensation.
yeah, people are weird. It's like I'm not sure why they're always trying to like power trip and stuff,
Yeah.
You drink coffee in the morning or tea or?
So I drink coffee in the morning, sometimes. In fact, I will make a cup now.
Yeah, I haven't drank coffee for well, I guess I drank one in like last 5 weeks or something. Uh, there's a real good coffee there from Ireland. What the hell is that called?
I think coffee's from South America.
Wait, it's this one right here.
Irish coffee. It's got whiskey in it.
That one. Brady's. It's
This has got frozen screen prints.
what is that? It's I forget what it's called. It's an espresso roast.
Okay.
Irish roast.
Irish roast. What the fuck is that?
This
it
is like
got
the
heat in
smoothest
it?
coffee I've ever had.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I just got the bag. I kept it for arrowheads. Yeah, yeah, that's
I've
really
never
good
been of
coffee.
Irish. The only Irish coffee to me is whiskey coffee with double cream poured into a spoon, so the cream sits above the whiskey and the coffee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like
that's an Irish coffee.
well, like the pH on that coffee is like perfect. It's like somehow it's got like the lowest pH or something. I don't know how to
Yeah,
explain it.
yeah. I've been looking into trying to eat alkaline foods. Apparently, that will really help me heal. Oh,
Yeah,
what was that? What was that name of that thing as well for liver and kidneys?
oh yeah, Chanca Piedra,
Chanca Piedra.
CHANCA, and
Okay,
then
I'm gonna
PI.
order some of that next week.
Excuse me.
I
Yeah,
know
that's
a
stuff.
couple of people who would like that. And what has it got like? Is there proof to it's like, it's got a write up and stuff? Is it?
Oh yeah, Dr. Leslie Taylor. Just make sure that the person who's drinking it isn't on any blood thinners.
Okay,
Uh,
no blood thinners, right? Okay,
yeah, because it thins your blood out, and it's like
okay, that's brilliant. Great thing.
yeah,
That's something for me and Sabrina's husband then.
yeah. It's supposed to like get rid of the plaque on your vein walls and stuff too.
Oh, with what arterial fur?
Yeah, that's it. Yep,
Yeah.
it like melts
Yeah,
it.
I've
'Cause it's
I've
so
learned a
acidic.
lot listening over the years, mate. I do listen.
Oh, excuse me.
And that is the best form of medicine is,
Oh yeah. Well, I had a
magic.
kidney
The best
stone.
form of magic is medicine.
Yeah, I had a kidney stone before, and it was horrible. And like that drink was the only thing that made it work.
Okay.
Uh, it was horrible. Fucking kidney stone. Jesus Christ. Fucking.
Yeah. I don't think I've had one. I think that's one of the things I've never had. I know my friend's partner.
Yeah, I think it's like I'm not sure what it's from exactly. Maybe like too. I mean, they can form from like too much beef or too much citric acid or too much salt or
Yeah.
too much what's the other ones? Too much oxalates, which that's why I quit coffee because it's like, man, the coffee's so good, but it's got so many oxalates. Uh,
Right.
I, the oxalates is like some kind of salt that like irritates your body or something like.
Yeah. It's acidic then, basically.
Yeah, it's like an acidic salt or something. It's well, I don't know if it's what the pH of it is, but it's it can like cause
I don't.
inflammation.
You live on a farm, Clayton. Why growing weed, man? You should at least have a fucking patch of weed, man.
Oh well, it's not really a farm. I have like
Is it not?
2 acres or something.
Is it not that place? Got that type of place? Would you not should grow some plants? Man?
No, there's a bunch of lake people that all over and stuff, and I don't.
Lake
It's so
people.
yeah. There's like a million lakes in Michigan, and the lake people, all the rich people live by the lakes, and I'm
Right.
not on a lake, but like uh, that all the lake people are always, they tried to steal one of my trees. They're good. One of them was cut up a tree. I'm like, I walked up to him because I'm part native. I can sneak up on people. I walked up to him and I'm like, excuse me.
Did you point? You should have pointed your phone at him?
No, it's just me asking him what he thought he was doing in my yard. Was enough for him to be like, oh my god, because well, first he was like, he's like, well,
How do you
technically,
steal your tree? Chop it down and take it away, or
yeah, he
lift
was
it up
chopping
and
in.
steal it and
He's like,
plant it
he's
somewhere
like,
else?
well, here's what his excuse was. He said, he's like, well, your yard is on this road or drive or whatever, and the since it's 10 feet
So
in,
technically,
yeah. Well, so then I looked at him and I said, well, how would you feel if I went 10 feet in on your yard and stole one of your trees? And then he like quit immediately.
I would have shook. Yeah, God, that's weird. So what was he
Well,
trying to do? Dig your tree up?
well, keep in mind that this is the same guy that was like he lives.
The owl,
His,
this is Mr. Owlman, is it? With the two owls.
well, it was some dude that lived next to my uncle down the road a little bit, and like
Yeah.
he had his boat and stuff parked in my uncle's yard, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, you're letting that guy park his shit in your yard? He's like, oh, blah blah. Basically the guy bullied his way into parking all his shit on somebody else's property, and then like I don't know, it's fucked up. But like some old dude bought that piece of land or something, and like, and I told the old dude that bought it, I'm like that guy that's got all this shit right there. You can make him get it the fuck off your land. Like he's not doing, he can't do that, you know. And then the dude did exactly that. And was like, yes.
Right.
I'm
So
good
what
at
was he
pep
doing?
talking.
Using his land as a parker.
Yeah, he was just parking boats and stuff there. I'm good at
Right.
pep talking people sometimes.
Could you not get working on people's boat engines, Nathan?
Oh, those engines are. I've worked on cars, but I mean, I've worked on like lawnmowers and stuff, but like I've never
Yeah,
worked on a boat engine.
boat engines are really easy. They're usually big old two pot
Oh,
buckles.
yeah.
Like
You
a
know, those
Perkins.
rich people. All the
Right?
rich people, they'll just buy a whole new boat and like sell the old boat for like super cheap, and it's like,
Yeah. Yes. If I was over there, I'd buy a boat to live on.
it'd be cool. One of my cousin used to do that in Florida.
Yeah,
So
I'd need
did
about to do that. Yeah.
yeah, so did one of my other friends in Florida. My friend Terry.
Yeah.
He's pretty funny, but he's got really bad breath. It's like, man. It's like your breath smells like poop, man. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, I don't know. Because
I get told bad smelling feet sometimes, so I can feel your friend's halitosis from here.
nah, just get some Head and Shoulders shampoo. Use it on your feet. Yeah, the whatchamacallit, the zinc. Any shampoo with zinc will cure that.
Right, so let's go through the kidney liver pea plant again, can we?
Oh yeah, Chunka Piedra.
Chanka Piedra, and I can order that on eBay, yeah?
Yeah, just make sure you don't make it too strong. Just 'cause it gives you. If you make it too. One time I took a whole bag of it, boiled it into like 3 cups of water, and drank it all, and shit fire. It's horrible.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I did that. I made that mistake with huge amounts of vitamin C once.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was. But I guarantee I didn't have worms afterwards.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I had worms or anything.
Oh, I think we've all got parasites.
Yeah, yeah. That's how the natives would always do the cleanses every month.
Yeah.
I mean, they were even going as far to fucking paint shit on their skin to keep the bugs off them and stuff.
Yeah, I had an interesting old relative there, and he was a doctor in Wales. He was the Archdruid of Wales. His name was Dr. William Price. He was very famous for wearing a fur on his head. He had really strange medical practices on how to draw parasites out of the body.
Huh. That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd rather drink the acidic tea.
People were like in malnutrition and stuff. So if you tied a bit of food to the side of the skin, then the parasite would bore its way out of the skin to get to the food source.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
Interesting. Yeah, he wrote a book on it. He was all about parasites, and he was also about cremation, and there was a few other things I did really disagree with him. He was obsessed with trying to translate an Egyptian scroll in the Paris Museum, because he swore it was Welsh.
Oh.
Bloke was a fucking nut job. He might have been Lenin's handler as well.
Huh. Well, there's something weird though, because some of the books say that the Welsh and the Druids and stuff that they didn't speak Greek, but they wrote it.
Okay, but don't forget all these proto Druids after the fucking, when it was all remade. You're talking about Oxford doctors and Cambridge fucking. I think there was no Druid line. The Druid thing was reinvented in the 1700s.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, they call it the Ancient Order of the Druid. It's not ancient. It's not. There's no order. It's just a posh lot of cunts that are, a drinking club.
Well, I mean, like some of the writers,
but it is like a proper chain around this part of the world, right? The Queen was the head of the Druids.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures.
Yeah.
Where her legs are spread, No, I'm just joking.
On the heel, that's a disgrace. But I can't believe you just said that, man. Could you send me some of those photographs?
The Queen was a dirty gal.
She probably was.
Yeah,
most white horses are.
I've heard some stories. I don't know if they're true or not, but
let's just say they are.
Yeah, so it's interesting because Cooper was saying that.
I'll tell you what, there's a lovely photograph of her about 8 years old doing the old swastika fucking salute in her back garden with her dad.
Oh, wow. That wouldn't surprise me.
It's a really famous photograph. It was in the Sun newspaper in the 80s, and they're all practicing the swastika, the old Heil Hitler, because they were that way inclined.
Yeah, notice how the palace didn't get destroyed during World War II.
Oh, didn't get touched at all. But also, there's a really interesting thing about, all the what do they call them? Air defenses. When they shoot up at planes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were really badly designed, and they were mostly manned by people who weren't that clever. So they're shooting up at planes in North London. That shell's coming down in South London.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Do you get what?
During World War II.
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff that was actually put down as German bombs was artillery shells being fired up in the air at one point and landing perfectly on a place they wanted to be rebuilt, and to get the locals out, which was the West End. So funny enough, it was only the West End that seemed to get bombed.
It's just like Well, it's
So they
just
got
like,
rid of all those people out of London.
yeah, it's just like that thing in Louisiana with the levee that broke.
Right.
But
It's
that's
designed.
interesting because Ozzy said that he would always play in the rubble, uh, where he was at, where he lived, you know, because he lived on in the spot you're talking about. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah,
Yeah, I played on bomb sites as a kid. You
yeah,
always
that's
had
crazy.
in between places. Plymouth got really badly bombed after the war because it's the biggest naval port.
Huh.
Well, during the war, it got bombed to shit out of.
Well, I wonder what happened with the British intelligence and the Nazis, because I know that the American
Probably set them up,
intelligence.
you know?
It seemed like the American intelligence rolled out the red carpet for him, and it's like,
Oh, as far as Dulles and all that, and your boy, what is he called? Fucking
McCloy.
Dulles brothers in Switzerland. That is so
Oh, yeah.
sketchy.
Yeah, they seem fishy because it's
I
like they
reckon
knew.
they voted Hitler.
Well, they knew what was going on. They said that the
He's
UN charter.
perfect soldier. He'd been fucked up and traumatized after the First World War. You shove a load of, I don't know, shove a load of mercury in his teeth, and you start fucking firing shit at him.
Well, I mean, it's possible they were members of pre-existing orders. I mean, like,
Have you looked at anything about Hitler's hypnotist, the guy from Poland? He's a weird fucker.
oh, that's weird. A hypnotist.
Yeah, if you not
Oh,
have a look into the Hitler's hypnotist. He's a Polish ex-circus guy. Very interesting.
yeah, that's weird. But it seemed like what's his name? Dennis Cuddy says that Borman was working for the Russians.
Oh, I
Uh,
think he's working
I
for
don't know if
the.
it's well, there was all these weird things. Like one of them was like, what was it? What's his name? John J. McCloy was like in a in the Olympic box seat with Hitler, and then like like I don't remember if it was a few weeks or
These
years.
American bankers, are they?
I think it was like weeks. It was like I'm pretty sure it was weeks. He was like he was hanging out with Schiller, and then all of a sudden he's in Russia hanging out with Khrushchev, or
Yeah,
and it's like what the fuck is going on? It's like why is he visiting the two, you know,
because you
and
control both sides in a war. In
well then
banking controls both sides of the war, don't it?
well then Dennis Cuddy says that John J. McCloy, excuse me, appointed a young Kissinger to a high seat. Oh, excuse me. Yeah,
Klaus
Kissinger.
Schwab, Kissinger's boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's ex-Nazi.
Yeah, I was investigating that.
A ribbon company, ribbons for machine gun ribbons, for medal ribbons, for all sorts. Klaus
Oh
Schwab
yeah.
factory.
Yeah, it's crazy how like those
He's also
companies.
got something into purifying, maybe or maybe not, purifying plutonium, but I'm not sure about that anymore.
It's. I wonder what there was. 'Cause there's a bunch of tunnels in Germany where it's like there these sand tunnels, and the Nazis had all these sand tunnels, and it was like the further you went down, the more radioactive it got, and like it's very strange because it's like what were they doing? Nobody can go down in those tunnels because it's too radioactive, and like
But
it
is
was
it?
crazy. Uh, I was watching a TV show with that red haired dude. What's his name? Expedition something.
Okay.
Expedition Unknown, I think is the TV show, and it was like 5 or 10 years ago or something. But like, on the show, he's taking these people down in these tunnels in Germany. These like they were like sand tunnels, and they were just like dug out. They looked really unstable, but like uh, they were walking, and they had the meters going and shit. It was like the radiation started going off the charts when they got like a certain point. They were looking for the what was on that train or something, some kind of lost art or something.
The lost art.
Or the lost what are those there's like a room in there's a room in some palace that the Nazis confiscated that was made out of some kind of like shiny stones or something.
Oh yeah, I know. You're on about that castle in Germany, aren't you? The bloody thing burnt into the floor.
Oh,
Thomas Sheridan's done loads of work on that. Do you know Thomas Sheridan? You'd love Thomas Sheridan. He can tell you all the Irish stories much better than you can.
yeah. I
And
mean,
he
it's
gets
interesting.
a really good objective overview of the occult as well, Clint. He's not a dickhead.
Yeah.
He's not going to get shitty like Jin and Ninja.
Well, Jin's just mad that I'm right. He's wrong.
Yeah. Jin's just mad that you threw a solicited fucking questionnaire.
But I think Jin's a closet Freemason.
The closet something.
The no, it's just it's like the whole group that Jin hangs out with is like they're all about that Christ consciousness shit. It's like
the occult reject.
Yeah.
Okay. I like them. I get on with them.
When I mentioned Weishaupt's great work and the Illuminati great work, he like flipped out. He was like,
yeah, that's the OTO, or that guy was in the OTO, wasn't he?
yeah. Well, it's ironic because the people are members of these secret societies. Well, they're members of these secret societies that are all about balancing emotion over or thought over desire, you know. But yet they themselves cannot do what they're instructed to do, which is to not let their emotions get them. But like,
show me one human being who don't let their emotions get to them. And I'll show you a lot.
well, it's like they don't understand the conspiracy. It's like they think that they're no different than a religion or something. They're like saying
religion's going to be used against you in this conspiracy thing. That's the whole point. That's what what's so good about what Bill Cooper said in that thing earlier.
Yeah, they want to get rid of all the old knowledge. Cycle it out. Bring a new dark age. I mean, that's what it really is.
Yeah, but then, if it's going on what science is becoming, science is becoming a monster that we need to get rid of in any case. It's going the way it is.
Well, I mean, that's definitely it.
I just want to go back to the 1980s, Clint, and I don't want to go back that far. Just like pre-1984.
Well, I mean, like, everything that we're doing is like, well, all these computers and stuff. How it's like they haven't really changed much. They've only made it so there's more pixels and there's more volume of, and then when everything in the internet became pictures and stuff, and videos, it's like the internet became like retarded or something. Like, because
cat videos, you mean?
Yeah, like the old internet was like way more intellectual. Like,
it was started by distance and people that were really like, environmental nutcases in America, wasn't it? The internet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we always used to look up weed and mushrooms and stuff on the internet
Right. Yeah.
back
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yeah. Knowledge.
Yeah. But,
What did you use? Thing called. There's a really interesting tool for drugs, and it's called. It's like a big encyclopedia on
Erowid?
Erowid. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. That was my first introduction to the internet. That was Erowid.
Oh, yeah. They used to have a website called acidtrip.com, and you would go to it and you'd click on a cube of sugar, and then it
Okay.
would be all these repeating patterns, and you have to keep clicking on the cube of sugar, and each thing would change into different repeating patterns.
That's fucking awful.
It was. We would always trip our brains out and watch it on the computer and be like, "Whoa!"
It's just a fractal show, yeah.
Yeah, it was just like stupid stuff, like somebody riding a bike or something like.
That's the Shogun.
Ah, damn it! I got a roll of roach joint. I'm a lot of weed. I forgot.
Sorry.
Well, they're good roaches, so.
Okay. We smoke neat weed, so more roaches is still going to be like stupidly strong.
Yeah. Yeah, usually I give all my roaches to my homeless friend.
Oh, bless you.
I gotta bring him some food. It's been like 4 days. I mean, he's got other people giving him food and stuff too, but I mean, I'm pretty broke, but he's broker than me, so.
You really have you looked into you like I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to do 6 prints. Have you got any tribal art?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah. I've
should
got all
do
sorts
6 prints of tribal art.
of. Yeah, the
You've got some really interesting witch pictures. You know, I know, like you show them, but like, you know, I still know a load of stupid Wiccans that would buy all that shit. You know, some of the old pictures you've got on witchcraft. You whack those on t-shirts and sell those to your stupid Wiccans.
that that would
Did you get what I mean?
Yeah, that because they're not copywritten or anything.
No. Well, they like some of the really old ones you showed in the books. They're just
Yeah.
so funny.
The woodcuts.
Yeah.
That could be. That could be pretty good. That could be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about doing like prehistoric art on T-shirts.
What, like rock art? What, the Indian spirals and all that?
Like the caves in France.
Okay.
Like those.
I'd concentrate on what you've got in your country, Clint. I think it's better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought
And you're
about.
part of that. You know, it's like me going off and doing ayahuasca. I'm part of that fucking tribe.
Yeah. There's.
Although I would like to take a big dose of ayahuasca, but well.
Yeah, that's just pretty mellow. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't trip anymore, but it'd be cool.
I'm sure fucking 5,000 fucking Welsh mushrooms would top that in meeting God and then passing you a few messages that you couldn't remember the next day.
That's what happened to me with the mushrooms.
Yeah, I had that. I had that, Clint. I had that in Hackney. I came back to Wales thinking I discovered the thing, but I completely forgot it.
Yeah, I've had that happen quite a few times. It's like,
yeah.
Well, one of the times I was tripping though, I remembered one of the things that I discovered, and like fucking, I started using like some kind of psychic ability just to play some kind of trick, and I was showing my friend, and he was like laughing, but then he was like, "What the fuck?" I don't remember what it was, but it was hilarious. It was some kind of joke. I don't remember. I wish I
Left
remember how
on
to
the
do
west
it.
side.
Yeah, if I could remember how to do it, I'd go straight to the casino.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I want
Use
60 years
telepathy.
of that. That's brilliant.
Yeah, play against the house and some blackjack. Read the guy's mind and what the cards are.
Yeah, I played blind. Oh, was it when you spin the thing round?
Oh, the roulette.
Roulette. Yeah, I played blind roulette and won £60 the other day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, it's random, isn't it? I've got as much chance of just doing it.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a game from ancient Babylon.
Right, is it? Dices,
Yeah.
I know that.
If you in ancient Babylon, instead of 1,000,
Then I don't believe anything the fucking British Museum says, and they tell us shit. They're the aficionados on
oh yeah.
all these bullshit subjects, you know. I'm very anti-museums.
Yeah, they're
According to
definitely.
him, dinosaurs are real, and they're not just misplaced whale bones.
No, I'm not sure. I think the dinosaurs are probably covered in feathers if they were real.
Oh, come on, Clint, man. You've got to be a Presbyterian American fucking Christian to even find a dinosaur, Clint, man. Come on. That's selfish, right? We can have the dinosaur debate out now if you want.
I mean, they could be dragons. I mean,
Well, no, it's more. That's fucking very much more likely than Diplodocus. And yeah, I'd love you to show me a Diplodocus form. I loved dinosaurs as a kid. They were fun. I lived with dinosaurs. That's me. I had dinosaur pajamas. And dinosaur. Oh, no, I think my wallpaper might have been beetles.
I mean, it's interesting because, like, yeah, because I remember like all the cartoons and stuff where everybody was living with dinosaurs and like.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. It's the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think ancient man actually did live with dinosaurs, but we probably ate them all.
Oh, I don't know. Look, there's no easy way of telling you this. Like dinosaurs, they just don't exist. Mammoths exist, you know. Ancient mammoths. You can get a whale and what's that thing you've got over your way when they sew a rabbit's head to something else's body and
Oh, the joke thing or whatever. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
what they call
Jackalope, I think.
jackalope. Yeah. So dinosaurs are just jackalopes. The really interesting thing about people who find dinosaur bones is they're all like Presbyterian ministers.
Wonder if there's an agenda behind it.
Yeah. Well, of course there's an agenda. It's the pushing the Masonic Darwinian, you're a piece of shit, you're a dot on the landscape of irrelevantness, and you know, it stops you exploring your own.
Oh yeah.
Which that guy from Hyperborea had a really good point about this today. Quite an interesting guy, but it didn't seem like you could sort of have a conversation with everyone.
Yeah, he's pretty interesting, but somehow it leaves abruptly.
Yeah, I would look into his book though. That book he suggested. I'd have a look at that.
Oh yeah, the whole Hyperborean thing. That's
That's
definitely a long story.
Was he the hyper? Because I've met the other Hyperborean on there. I met the guy from Australia, the one who's a bit of a right-wing nutcase.
Yeah, I don't know if I met that one before.
Oh no, he was on your show, so I met us. You know, I
Oh,
off your
the
show.
Australian, the New Guinea.
I think he was from Australia or New Zealand, maybe.
Or, yeah, New Zealand. That's it. Yep.
Hey,
Yeah, he seemed pretty cool, but then he like never came back.
yeah, yeah. I thought he was all right. But then, like,
Yeah.
I've heard you talk about the other hyperborean and going, he's a Mason, and I thought, oh, that guy didn't seem like a Mason. But this guy, on he come on last night, like, he's got Masonic education.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I've questioned him a few times, and it's a real riddle to what he believes some really wild stuff. I mean, he thinks
yeah.
that
I
like,
was a bit hangover, but I would have joined in yesterday. But it's just no point if you're
oh
cloudy. I'd rather listen and absorb.
yeah, the it's definitely a complex conversation. So it's yeah, the it's
What
weird
was the book?
because
What was the book he was on about?
oh I can't remember the name of it. What's weird
Did you
though is
not write
that
it down?
I'm not sure if he was well it was weird how he also believed that the Christ consciousness was like a collective mind thing, and that it was some kind of like evil spell basically to feed the gods. Uh, I mean that's
Yeah. Well, Christ consciousness, as far as I'm concerned, comes out of Christian consciousness.
yeah yeah the well, I mean think of it like
all that
even
had a type of stock new wave along with the Brave New World and all that in the 70s, 80s
yeah well
with the
so
hippie movement.
think of it regardless of whether it's supernatural or just psychology like so like they convince the person the way I look at it kind of is like they take the person's belief in their god or that their belief in a god and they turn it to belief that they are the god, and it's kind of like a those videos of those people making those rubber hoses and shit where it goes through all
Yeah,
these things and goes
yeah, I
through
had a
water and
friend who
stuff.
had a breakdown about that, all of that. A guy called Carlton, a lovely little guy. He got really into that Barrow Life shit. He got really into that Christian consciousness cult.
Yeah.
You
So
know, big old like a hippie rainbow gathering shit.
what that Mason dude was alluding to is something that I've talked about, where it's like it's like they get the people to believe in the monad and all this stuff, so then they could, uh, so then they can be stuck in a stasis, and that they'll dwell in the spirit world for all eternity in madness, uh, while some kind of intergalactic star god feeds off them
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
I think you've just described every Marvel film in the past 10 years, Glenn.
I
Yeah?
mean, I mean
Yeah,
that's what it seems like their religion is. I mean,
yeah. That's the Marvel Star God cult. Right.
yeah, they're a star cult.
Yeah, yeah. Ishtar.
Well, what's crazy because, like, I mean, look at the history of star cults, like the the Heaven's Gate, the Knights of the Solar Temple.
Yeah.
They're crazy. Uh,
But, you know, I'm sure they're all, well, yeah, it's just misunderstanding, isn't it? I think anyone who's joined the cult is going to be a bit fucked up.
yeah, Occam's Razor would say that they're all just crazy,
Yeah.
total misunderstanding of reality.
Yeah, it's a savior figure. They're waiting for a savior figure, and that's very dangerous to have in a personality. Is that like savior, like motif? I'm sure it's
Yeah,
very comforting I'm sure it's very comforting during like times of like shit, but you know, it's about as useless as a chocolate teapot.
yeah. Well, it kind of reminds me of like there was a pre-Jesus thing in the Hebrew where it was like
Yeah,
this dude. He was like a brave of like the Native Americans. You know, they had braves.
yeah.
Uh, and like,
And soldier, I mean.
well, he was trapped in some canyon or something, and the Romans got him, and like they looked at him like a brave or something, and like
Yeah,
they used some kind of word that was very similar to Messiah, but it was like what was that, like a root word of Messiah or something.
mishmael.
Yeah, it was on one of the Naked Archaeology episodes that some Jacob Beachy dude.
Okay, no, I haven't seen any of those.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, there's definitely proof that there was terrorists. I mean, like, no, revolutionaries, Jesus, pre-Jesus in that part of the world. Yeah, that's proven. That's like written in, you know, their history. They can prove that bit. You have to do that for 30, 40 years. One about Jesus, revolutionary bloke. Yeah, not the same story, but
Yeah. Well, it's
not the
interesting.
story. Not the story that Paul ended up writing. No.
Yeah. One of the books, it was it was one of the books that was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls or whatever, and it was like it was I don't remember which. It was James. That's what it was. The book of James, and
Okay.
it was saying that like Jesus' ghost was hanging out, and that after like 4 months or something,
So,
and then his ghost is chilling with him, and he's
what's Jesus' ghost's name, Clint?
like, he goes by I don't know, but like, but in the story, he's like he was saying something about the beheading of John the Baptist. He was like he was
That's big in the fucking the temple story.
yeah. Well, he was saying there was some kind of sign or something that they didn't see or something. It was worded weird. It was like that there was some kind of thing about it that he was alluding to that I couldn't quite grasp, but it was very interesting. Uh,
Yeah. Do you want more coffee? Sorry, no. Sorry, I'm talking to someone else. Sorry.
oh, you're good. I keep dropping my phone. Yeah, the
Sorry, Clint, go on.
that was just hitting my joint. Well, so like, I mean, the John thing, that Mason dude started mentioning it last night. Something about it where he was talking about the
My
Mason stuff.
my old man always said John the Baptist was more important than Christ to Freemasonry. And Gnosticism is the big G in Freemasonry.
Yeah. Well, they thought
Yeah.
that John was the true Christ or something.
Well, it's the storyteller, and
Yeah. Like the symbol though is like it was like an H.
pre-prophet.
It was like an H, but it had a circle in the center instead of a line. And that the one was the symbol of John, and the other was the symbol of the other John, and like they were symbols of the two
So what?
opposite points on the 25,000 years times 12. I can't remember what that number is.
Was that calendar reference?
Yeah,
Star reference?
yeah, like the midway point or something. And then like, so think of John. Okay, he's wearing a skin. He's doing these things. It's like he's the
Yeah,
Hebrews.
that's the thing in the sky called the guy that holds the club with the fucking bear skin in the
Yeah. Well, like the
what's that?
Egyptians, they turned him into Herodotus, and then they turned him into Hercules.
And Hercules,
Uh,
yeah, of course, Hercules in the Greek,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. But there's another one, not just Hercules. I'm trying to think.
yeah, yeah. The
Hairy man,
Heracles.
yeah,
Uh,
hairy Wellman symbolism.
yeah. Damn it.
With
There's
a big
something.
club.
It's like he defeats in the story Hercules. He defeats the 12
Isn't it a
zodiacs.
star sign? Isn't it a star sign?
Yeah, it's like well, it's like he defeats the lion, and then he wears the skin of the lion. Uh, and uh, that's what I think.
Don't
That's where
forget he
the
murdered his wife and he's trying to make some shit up.
well, it's like
Make up some shit Hercules.
oh yeah. Uh, the what was it? So it's interesting. Like the name back then, it would have been John. It would have been Ion.
Yeah, yeah. It's not Jay,
Uh,
is it? Jason.
yeah, yeah. The
King James.
oh, you might want to put the mic a little bit closer to you. I can't hear you very good.
Okay, King James Bible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The introduction of the JV.
Yeah, that's interesting because it's was it John D? I think was the or who was his? He had some. I think it was John D. That was his translator or something.
Um, I think you're on about
I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Sir Francis Bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Bacon.
yeah. The because I mean they changed some stuff, but it seemed like
It's
it
just
seemed,
how all this British illuminism, British Israelism's just rolled on and rolled on.
oh yeah,
So
it's
quietly, because the British population don't know fuck all about it, mate. They're all out fucking with their Palestinian flags marching around Bristol.
oh yeah. Well, it's interesting because that Hebrew dude I know, Solomon, he knew about the British Israelism, and I don't know if he lives in Israel, but I think he lives there, but moved back to New York or something. But like, he was fully aware of the British Israelism, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know the British are a problem. That they're undermining the Israelis." Uh, that
It's just there to destabilize that part of the world. It's just simply there as a fucking, as a, oh, that's a good word, as a bogeyman.
yeah, the well, like, what was it? Well, I've found instances in the law and stuff where it's like the UN was like not allowing Israel to defend themselves or something, and then like I think it was the dude
I
after
don't know about
Eisenhower.
that. Mark Thatcher got so rich after one fucking one arms contract with
Oh yeah.
the Saudis and the Israelis.
Whoa,
He
whoa.
went missing. He went missing in a bike race in the middle of the desert, and then he came back to this country, and he was on the Forbes list of the 10 most wealthy men that had made a fortune in that year. And funny enough, all those ammunitions just run out of date.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I turned your mic up so
Okay,
a little bit
sorry.
for you. Yeah, the what was it? Something about
Yeah,
the
you can count on a war when huge amounts of munitions are just about to go out of date.
oh yeah, Cooper says something like that where he says you could tell by when they changed their camouflage.
Yeah, funny enough, yeah. What from the desert?
Yeah. Yeah, the what was it? Oh, I forget what I was saying. Something about the I forgot I'm smoking a roach joint. This fucking roach joint's kicking my ass.
Good.
Yeah, the
Did you play cards this weekend, Clint?
Oh yeah, I played cards tonight. I didn't win or anything, but
How come you never win the cards? Do you because you won the games or what?
no, I'm just don't put
Too
a lot
busy
of time
cheating
into
for
it.
your mate.
Well, they're all like putting a ton of time into like figuring out which cards and stuff, and like I don't really put any time into it.
Really serious then.
Yeah, but like, what was that thing that I was gonna bring up? Oh yeah, that there was a leader after Eisenhower. I think it was. It might have been. I don't think it was Eisenhower. I think it was after Eisenhower. But they made some kind of. I can't remember. Lyndon B. Johnson.
Roosevelt was the start of your communism.
Oh yeah, there was two Roosevelts. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like one of them, they made an agreement with the Saudi prince that they wouldn't interfere Saudi Arabia attacking Israel.
Yeah.
And that it seemed like there was some kind of game going on. It was,
yeah, you got to send the Queen of Falcon apparently, and you're all right.
Well, it reminds me of like a scenario when remember being a kid, being young and stuff, and that like a type of scenario where somebody was always getting bullied or something, but nobody ever seen who would stop it, and then the kid got bullied so much he beat the shit out of somebody, and then everybody's like,
yeah, and it ended in a murder.
well, I'm not saying that, but like metaphorically about the countries, it's like they're all bullying the Hebrews. It's like the Hebrews retaliate hardcore like tenfold because it's like they're sick of being bullied, and like and then all the people are like, oh, look what they did, and it's like it reminds me of when I was a kid and I'd get bullied and fucking
yeah, but I don't believe that festival story for 1 minute. And
well, Sabrina knows some people that were in it and stuff. I mean, I've seen the videos and stuff. That it's brutal on Twitter.
Yeah, who were those people?
Well, I think that they had a leak in their security or something that somebody must have aided and abetted the Hamas or whatever to do all that.
When you look at the time it took for, basically America should have had helicopters up and over that place.
Oh, excuse me.
Should have had people there within about 7 minutes, but it didn't happen.
Well, yeah, let me turn the fan on real quick. 1 second.
Which animated kids film? Does the as the primary villain terrorizing King Julian? Can they begin? Yes. What are our lovely international
joints hardcore. Excuse me. Well, I mean, like, okay, so I'm sure, like, but you said you were in the army and stuff, right?
No, I worked with the Navy.
What's that?
I worked with the Navy. I worked loading the munitions
Oh,
back
okay.
into American stuff.
Well, I mean, like, well, that doesn't even matter. But, like, say, like, a bar fight or something. I'm sure you've seen a bar fight.
Okay.
So like,
Same difference.
well, so, like, imagine, like, a big bar fight, and there's always some of those people that just, they freeze. They can't do anything.
Okay, I'm going to jump over the bar, and I jump.
But so, like, yeah, some people, like, they just freeze. They could be, you could train a person all day and they still freeze when something crazy happens, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of, like, being in the hood, doing roofing. It's fucking, like, you get up on the ladder and shit, and you're, like, way up high, like 3 stories high, and then you're just like, you're, like, way up on the ladder, and fucking, you know, you look down and you're like, oh shit. Yeah, I forgot what we were talking about.
Fight or flight or freeze.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've had all 3 of those.
Yeah, like, and then some people are just, they're not very observant, or they don't observe well. They,
Oh, I do. I can smell trouble coming about 40 paces.
Oh yeah.
That's just from living on the street for so long. You just develop that certain sense of, like, this guy's pissed walking down the road. He looks fucking angry.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been robbed in the hood or anything. And it's all just perfect timing and stuff. I mean, because I would always.
I'd never say I've seen every angle, because if you say you've seen every angle, that's the time you're getting hit in the back of the head. Yeah, I've been through some mad that shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, one time somebody did try to rob me.
Enough to know it's an awful life, yeah, and that people's karma comes back to them.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Forget it. What was I gonna say? Something about well, I mean, like, that's what I was talking about something. It's like it's like all these people. It's like Cooper talks about all these wars and stuff, and he's like these people that are paid, they can't beat people that are fighting for something they believe in. Like,
what? Yeah, one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, but are they, or is it all staged?
Yeah, it's like the
all you've got to do is get them to believe in the cause, Clint, and that's the sad thing about it all.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. Damn, these roach joints are so strong.
You can usually do that by just dividing a place up into north and west, or east and south.
Oh yeah.
Chicago is a great example of that, I should imagine.
Yeah, Chicago's the south side's the rough side. The west side is kind of the rough side. The east and north side are good.
Good. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, like it's probably not bad like it used
Like
to
you
be
can
back
be good
then.
on bad on a compass position. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing's fucked up. The city's just fucked. I mean, it's hard to describe like the city, like you know, seeing
What
it.
is it? Just built on a mob infrastructure, is it?
Well, I mean, like it's like when I lived in the hood and stuff. I
But
only
at the
smoked
same
weed.
time, Chicago's the highest educated. That's where all your universities are, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it seems like the Marxists flooded to Chicago. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, there's definitely well, it's fucked up because it's like people back then used to like uh, they were all about equality and against racism and stuff, but these days the hood is like, I mean, I ran into like all sorts of racist people in the hood that were calling me every name in the book, but like,
Yeah.
but like, and I never did nothing but smile and be like, calm down. but like, uh,
What in which way? Like reverse racism or
they'd call me cracker and all this stuff. Like, oh,
yeah, yeah,
like
standard.
you white cracker ass
Oh,
cracker. What the fuck
oh,
you cracker ass do? You know, like that type
yeah, skate punk.
of. Yeah, I always thought it was just kind of silly.
Right,
Uh,
Clint, you have to give me 2 seconds. I'll pop off and I'll pop back on. I just got to turn the mic off. I'll be back in 2 minutes. All right.
yeah, that's cool.
All right.
I'll
See you in
put
a
a
sec.
link
Bye.
out so it's easy to get to.
Oh well, no, I'm just going to put the mic on mute.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right. That won't be a minute. All right. Bye.
All right. Yeah, what was I talking about? I forgot. Yeah, those fucking roach joints. Uh, nah, I need to quit smoking these cigarettes all the time. Yeah, what was I talking about? Something about the hood or something. I forget. Let's see here. Let me just roll my cigarette. Um, excuse me. Where'd my lighter go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so, oh yeah, like the hood and stuff back then, like fucking, there's there's still racism, against all sorts of people, even myself. But even if I went, it's like when I was in the city, it'd be like everybody's calling me cracker, everybody's calling me this. Then I go back to the country, and people would be like, everybody would be calling me the N word. Everybody, it's like what the fuck? Like I don't know. It's ridiculous. Seeing the hypocrisy of the whole thing. Uh, yeah, like in the city, I used to work at this pizza place, Little Caesars, and I would hold a sign, and like I would just stand there and hold a sign, and like fucking people would drive by and throw drinks and stuff. Wow, hey you, because I was like in the middle of the hood at Little Caesars, fucking I don't know. Yeah, oh, what was it? Yeah, the city was like so fucked up because it's like every story that you've ever heard, like like it's like uh they you find out later the cities was way more fucked up than any story that you ever heard. The fucking the nah, I don't know. It's just fucked up. The cities, everybody should just move to the country and you know get out of the cities because they're all just too toxic. I mean, even the air. If you were just to look at the air is toxic. You look at the attitudes, because it's like, uh, oh, let's see here. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, good. Yeah, back in the sun. Got to go up to Crown Hill.
Oh yeah. No, is your mic by your? I think your mic
Oh,
might be caught on your coat or something.
all right. I'm sorry. You're banging.
No, it was just quiet. Uh, yeah, oh, that's great. Yeah, I guess there's a bunch of fires going on the West Coast. I
Okay.
forgot about that.
California.
Yeah, like Oregon and stuff.
That's a shit. So they're all.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's funny when it's daylight over there and it's dark here. So
That's proving the Earth is round.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I talk about the flat Earth thing in the fact that our
Is it? I can't tell if my audio is quiet or. Let me see here. Okay, do a microphone check real quick.
okay. Hang on. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, I got it turned up to 200%.
Okay.
I turned it
Me
down.
then. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I'm guessing you got a hangover or something. You said.
Get a snap. Hang on.
Oh yeah. How much did you drink? Just like
When?
3 or 4 pints or something.
Oh, last night. A little bit. Enough to not be able to find my beers. I'm gonna walk towards church.
All right. Oh, yeah, your microphone's coming really quiet for some reason.
I'm sorry. Should I talk louder, Clint? Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Sorry. I was just being quiet because I was just around my ex's house.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I can't carry all my shit, so I have to drop it off in people's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking I forgot what we were talking about.
I've got to go back there in a minute and water those plants or they'll all fucking die.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, hopefully it's supposed to rain here soon, I think.
Oh no, it's meant to get really hot here next week. Get hotter and hotter.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a skunk that hangs out by this pile of wood.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, at
My
least.
phone will die in a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, should I let you go?
No. Just talk
Okay.
until my phone died. Only be 5 minutes or so.
Oh yeah.
Here's my lovely little grove. I just walk my dog every day. This is my dog a
Oh, that's
lot.
pretty cool.
That's why I'm here today, to walk my dog. I get half a day with my dog.
Yeah, it looks pretty dry there.
Yeah, the trees need some rain.
Yeah, there's like a drought going on.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
quite lucky really, because we've got like we've got the moors behind us, so that's got like that creates like a wet zone, and because we're on the sea, we get sea, get water off the sea as well.
oh
It
yeah.
will never really dry out. It's very seldom it'll snow down here. But
Oh,
we
that
are
sounds nice.
well overdue a big snowstorm. And if it's already rained for 80 days, and now it's going to be hot for 80 days, then
Oh yeah.
next one should be snow.
Oh. Yeah, how much snow do you usually get? Like a foot or something?
Well, no, I've seen it snow right up to the second story of a house in Wales, and you could jump out the second story of window.
Oh wow.
But that's in the valleys, up halfway up mountains and stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
But, same stuff.
that'd be pretty intense.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I grew up in a wild place. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we used to have big drifts and stuff. I'd build snow forts and
Yeah.
uh, yeah, freaking yeah, I miss walking around in the city. That's what I miss.
Yeah.
I used to
I
walk
love
around
to
a lot.
walk about. If I don't walk about, my legs play up. If I sit in a house, I'll go mad.
Oh yeah, yeah. I need to like work on cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
If I could ever get you in a Jaguar bits, Clint, the stash.
my,
Yeah. That should be quite good. Like, bits and bobs.
yeah, it's interesting. Like, excuse me. Oh, this joint's hardcore. Yeah, brain fog. Too many card games. The yeah, freaking those card games. It's funny because it always turns into like a because there's multiple people.
Yeah.
It's like world politics in a way.
Okay, like a game of Risk. Do you ever play Risk?
Yeah, it's like Risk because it's like
Yeah.
people are making deals and stuff. And
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
That's a great game, Risk.
Yeah, it's really similar to that. It's like Risk mixed with chess, mixed with like Uno or something. Yeah, it's I don't know.
There's one place you don't want to be is playing Risk.
But it's funny because the Magic card game, you can play the app for free on your phone, and technically you could win the world tournament on your phone, win tons of money. Yeah, you'd have to play it all the time, but like I don't know.
What is Risk on? Is it a mobile app? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a card game of like blockers and attackers, magic and stuff.
Oh, I think I know what's wrong with my volume now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I spent one night in that hospital pit. Awful. As
Oh yeah.
those people slowly as those people around that place slowly sort of got off their tits that day, it just got worse and worse and worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Madness of the crazy farm. Or as Todd put it yesterday, the homeless industry. Well, I think it might have been Danny who put it like that, the homeless industry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow.
I keep trying to identify those trees above you.
Okay. This year is a really, really good horse chestnut.
Huh.
It's a chestnut tree, Clint.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Chestnut.
Yeah, I used to know all the names and stuff, and
Yeah, I think see this year. I think that's Creighton.
do they allow people to collect the chestnuts on the trees?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure
cool.
Creighton's in that horse chestnut family.
Yeah, freaking we used to collect walnuts. We had like big bags of them in the barn.
Yeah. Funny,
Yeah,
on my track I play Born and Raised Newport Goldie Looking Chain, yeah. And it talks about I used to pick asparagus at Ferry Hill Farm. That's funny.
oh,
Two people relate to that in two different ways.
yeah. Cool.
I was hip hop track, by the way.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
I've got some friends in Wales and they've got like a comedy hip hop rave outfit game. They're quite funny. They can be really good poets, but they choose to be adequate. Have you heard of a band called Goldie Looking Chain?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the
Hip hop band in Wales.
wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think they got
Wait.
signed to Def Jam.
You talking about those two old dudes that are rappers?
Oh no. Like along yeah, they're not rappers, Clint. That's just they mime to their younger kids. Yeah, they don't spit lyrics, Clint. That's all studio rap, mate. They talk that and that's all speeded up like Eminem. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems strange how that's all being advertised on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah. It's like a lot of the bullshit Radio 1 fucking grime rap. That's recorded at a different speed and then sped up to make it look more complicated than it is. It's not real, Clint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but those, yeah, I know, you know, about Pete and Fads, the two fucking gangster fucking cockney fucking rappers. Yeah, that's what you're on about, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's about as fake as as you could be. They're not rappers, starters. They couldn't be. Like they're too old. You couldn't spit 8 bars. You'd have an heart attack at that age.
Yeah, I can't think of a lot of British rappers. There's some
It's a
chick
complete
rappers.
gig. It's a complete gig. They've got 2 younger people that do all that for them, and then some modulator computer will transfer that into their old backing extras. Do you know what I mean? AI can do that these days. You'd only need about 5 or 6 sentences from someone to speak, and AI can speak your voice and do your accent completely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why music is dangerous now.
Yeah, it's all just I'm surprised they don't have like I don't know, AI Elvis or something.
Oh, they have that. They had that donkey, didn't they? They had that fucking. They had that rapper on hologram years ago, 25
Oh, yeah.
years ago.
Let's see.
Imagine what you have got now.
Yeah, they probably got satellites that can make holograms.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what they claim, that they would use the satellites to make holograms, project
Yeah,
all
that's
the
why
deities.
I think the whole war thing's a load of bullshit. I know what they can do.
Well, it's interesting what you're saying about how you thought that in World War II that one spot was like targeted or something.
What has been?
Just to get the
Crimea.
poor people out.
Oh yeah, of course. What, the West End of London?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course it was. It's the only place bombed.
yeah. That seems crazy, 'cause it's like that
Yeah.
seems like they would have, because there's nothing there. If it's all just people, there would be no
I know,
purpose.
but there's what it was is you had like a triad of things. You had poor people in
Well,
poverty due to low
well, no.
education.
I'm saying
Now
like
listen, Dad.
The Nazis' motive to attack that area would be, there would be no motive
Yeah.
for them to do that.
Well, town and planning can destroy an area by just putting certain people into that area. You know,
Oh yeah,
get what I mean? Like you can have a triad of things. You can have a mental institution and a prison, and then a low IQ, working class like group of people within that system. You know, you just creating a ghetto,
oh yeah,
and they know this. They fucking know this.
yeah, yeah. Freaking man, I'm pretty stoned.
I'm gonna let you go in a second. I'm almost off
Yeah,
my desk.
freaking
Sorry
and
if
quit
I've
smoking cigarettes.
gone off topic, but
No, I'm just thinking I need to quit cigarettes.
angry fish.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, freaking I mean, technically, I've thought about like trying to like get back into art. Maybe like
You
take
should
my own
do.
car and paint it or something.
You know what? I'm really not good at doing art on my own. I like doing collabs with people. You need to find like a little 4 or 5 people you can collab with, and then you'll all work harder. Yeah.
Oh yeah, turn out and shine.
Yeah. Well, not so much that, but yeah, in a way, competition's good like that. Very good.
Yeah,
But not competition. Camaraderie on a good way. In the good language of saying camaraderie.
yeah, yeah. That's why we
Yeah.
need to make a comedy movie.
Yeah, I said that. We should do a piss take, Freemasonic fucking play, and we should chuck all that fear right straight back at them.
Yeah, make some kind of.
And we've got
joke
to
out of
have everybody on this show has got to play a part. I can't wait for some of them. They'll be really funny.
Yeah, that could be. I think that could work.
Yeah. We'll have Harry playing a left-wing activist in Black Lives Matter. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
No,
Yeah.
we'll all play our nemesis or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
That way you'll get the best satire. You'll get the best satire out of that. No. I'm just thinking, where the fuck can't walk and just.
Well, Todd be a Catholic.
Yeah, oh bless him. Yeah, bless him. Yeah, we could get him to do the whole Jesuit priest bit, can we?
It'd be interesting to like. Well, we could make it like a comedy horror too, and get me all spooky and stuff.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, people are sick of Hollywood. And they're all their lame
Oh yeah.
movies.
Oh, it's just yeah. That's just a. Well, that's dead now, isn't it? They've killed that.
Did you ever take like theater class in school or anything when you were
Yeah,
young?
I did. Yeah, I did a lot of that stuff. Theatre, art, everything, philosophy, photography, all the pretentious bullshit stuff. I just wanted
Yeah,
to get me a hairdressing girls. That was my college experience.
yeah. Technically, if freaking if somehow we got a movie budget, we could like rent out the Masonic Hall in Detroit.
Oh, there's one over here. There's one over here. You've got the lodge here, and then you've got a tunnel under it. It goes up to a star floor. But I just got to remember where I left my weed. I left it at that blue gate.
Oh yeah.
Blue railing. Remember blue railing thing, yeah? Under a honeysuckle tree.
All right.
That is if you do lose my weed. I can always look back on YouTube and find it.
Yeah. Freaking what was damn it. I guess I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette, but just a small one.
God, Friday to church, so I'm going to run and get a beer from the shop. Open it, have a slurp of beer in the
Oh
name of Methodism. Pop in and ask the old ladies for forgiveness.
yeah. Yeah. If you ever see that Saint Peter's beer, that stuff's really good.
See that stuff? There's a big strong cross in there. I can't see it today. At night, there's a big temple cross there.
Oh wow, that's pretty interesting.
Facing the Masonic Lodge up there. One that looks like a Tudor building with black and white stripes, no windows. Then you've got
Oh yeah.
and then you've got the police station there that looks like a fucking citadel. Fire police down there. This is where they run all the tests and exercises and then tell you they're real things that happen. Call it the racetrack here.
Hmm.
You know, where the fire engine's meant to be doing something real and it's just an exercise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they don't tell the general public. General public still go and lay flowers out for people they think are dead. It's just an exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty stoned.
Sorry. I'm not sorry you're stoned.
Alright. Yeah, I always roll my own cigarettes with those
Yeah, this
thin
is what I
papers.
drink. Scottish McEwen's Champion.
Huh.
8.5.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that.
Your family probably own half the brewery, Glenn.
Uh,
Just haven't checked into it yet. Or at least they'll know you some ground game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, I always wonder what one of my family is from England. It's some kind of little town on the southeast of England.
Southeast, yeah, that's yeah. That's Norfolkshire.
Yeah. Yeah, then
Oh, I'm sweating now. That was a really hot walk up that hill.
all right. Hey, I'm gonna drink a little bit of water.
Funny.
Yeah, they're really the Highlanders of Scotland.
Yeah,
Not a lot.
but there can only be one, Glenn.
only an eighth.
An eighth.
Yeah.
An eighth Thailand. Hello, my lovely. You alright? Yes, please. Oops. 1 second. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, the what was it? Whenever I'm with my old lady, we drive by a golf course, she always honks. I'm like, don't do that.
Don't do what?
She always honks when people are trying to hit their golf balls.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Why not? Sorry.
I mean, it's funny. But,
Oh, thank you. Is that right, love? Thank you. No, and then we used to cook. You know, to go into a shop years ago, they would never quibble if you were a penny short. They would never let the, you know, that lady just asked me because of the penny short, would I put my hand back in my pocket and find some more change? It's nuts, the
Alright.
world we're living in, mate. The world we're fucking living in.
Yeah. That's like, they don't have those British coins like they used to. Let me bust one out here. See if you recognize it. Oh, you still there? Yeah, here's one of those old British coins. Just got a dragon. I think his phone died. Yeah, the queen. I got a couple of them. I did have a bunch of them, but gave them all away and only kept 3 of them. They're probably worth like $5. Oh shit! Like I don't know why I'm busting out coins. Yeah, here's 1 peso. Oh, you're still there. Oh, what's?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Yeah, where'd that coin go? Damn it, now I can't find it. Yeah, I got an old British coin here.
Try and find some peace dollars. They're worth a nice bit.
Oh yeah. Here it is. Yeah, you recognize this coin? It's got the dragon on it.
No, I can't see that.
The other side's got the queen.
No, I can't see it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you got the sun shining down. It's one of those old British pounds. Yeah, it's an old British pound coin.
No, it's still a black sprinkling.
Oh, well, I'm not holding it up right now.
Okay, so
Well,
George's
yeah.
dragon, is it?
Yeah, it's got a dragon in it. There's another one like a boat.
Do you see all those lions in that military base had a green cross on the top of their head yesterday?
Oh, that's interesting.
Did you see them? Every single lion I pointed out on that military order thing had a green cross on top of the lion's head. Probably
Yeah,
have a look if you do it slow.
it's like Gorbachev.
Yeah, well, funny you mentioned the green cross.
Yeah. Yeah, Gorbachev.
Yeah,
Christopher Columbus's flag.
yeah. But is it like a green Templar cross?
It's just a straight up green cross. Yeah, Templar cross.
Yeah.
like a equilateral cross.
Yeah, somebody was mentioning that they could get a being to fire red things out of their eyes, and that's how Templars are depicted in the artwork. It's like they're throwing red spears, but they're not spears. They're like big lines of red light.
Huh.
Have a look at some Templar art, battle Templar art.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
and it shows them all these red lines. It's weird, and the red lines are coming out their eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the what was
none
it?
of that
There's
green cross on the top of the lion's head.
yeah. Let's
Right.
see. Oh yeah, those are more modern depictions. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass out. I've been on here. I was playing cards too long. Freaking out.
I'll let you go. Peace and love. All right.
Well, I'll probably be around tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. Well, battle the Illuminati if you want.
Alright.
I might take you down. Yeah, you would, right? It's the oh, of course, the boat that left Plymouth.
Yeah.
I'll take you. I'll take you to the steps where it left.
Oh, you're almost there.
Well, I will be tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty stoned.
The Mayflower.
Yeah, the
That's the
where they set sail off from.
code right there. The Mayflower.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if it has something to do with Spain or something. Or Portugal. Oh yeah. No, Jonah's telling us to fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, he's telling me to fuck off.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass out. Freaking it's cool hanging out though.
Okay.
Alright, peace out.
Adios.
Yeah, have a good day.
Keep it anti-Illuminati. Oh God. Happy days, hey Caesar. Adios.
Right. Peace. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna pass out here too. Let me throw down a good night rap here. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, we'll do this one right here. Nah, I don't know, maybe I'll just pass out. Let's go on. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that beat. Let's see. Another one. Okay, I think it's this one. Yo, going to sleep like a vampire, chilling by the campfire. Nah. Yo, I devastate. Yo, smoke weed every day like I regulate my intake. Yo, it's been 5 minutes and I've been late. Yo, this is the, I don't know. Yo. Nah, I can't think of it. I'm going back to the at the beat smashed. I think I got it masked. Yo. Nah, I think I fucked it up. Yo, I matched the beat. Come back to speed. Yo, I'm not wearing the coolest clothes, so I have to leave. Yo, talking to some bastards. Believe it. Yo, rap in a sequence. Yo, talking shit. Yo, but I'm not a delinquent. Yo, but I think quick. Yo, and I find some booze and then I drink it. Yo, like, you talking shit, loose lips, sink ships. Yo. Yo, rap philosophical, too lost to go, smoking on some weed like some tropical, rolling up an Optimo. This is motherfucking, yo, not the throne that I'm sitting in, it's a computer chair. Yo, I don't Yo. Yo, it's Holmes like Sherlock, walking down the 3rd block, smoking weed like, nah. Yo, sunrise, passing out like, I'm sick of all the dumb lies, so I'm smoked up all my weed and I'm about to go to sleep and yo, and your mother, that's, yo. Yo, I defeat the beat like some food that you didn't eat cause it was too cheap to eat. Yo, defeat the wheat. Yo, speak and bleed. Terms irregular, smoke weed on the regular. Yo, perpetual. Yo, I think it's. I'm always trying to say new words that I never said. Spitting secret codes, hitting all the nodes. Yo. I spit secret codes and I delete the foes. Smoke weed with those. It's chillin' like trying to microwave some burritos. Wait, burritos. That's right. Wait, is this, which one was going here? Was it this one? Okay, this one wasn't even playing. I thought this one was the one playing. pick up the microphone and I wreak havoc on the weak average. Yo, motherfucker, I speak savage. Yo, I'm chillin'. Motherfuckers smoking on green cabbage. Yo, reading books to the next chapter. Hear the laughter. Smoke weed like it's backwards, but I'm so stoned that it was half heard. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. I rap like historical. Yo, talk about the future. Oracle. Yo, smoke weed like there's more to go. Yo, can't balance because of the vertigo. Yo, I keep my words so slow and I speak fast. I teach last. Smoke weed. Pass it. Yo, motherfucking Jurassic. Yo, drink a brew, get your ass kicked. yo, roll up a joint that's a half lid. Yo, I'm maxing capacity. Yo, rap cause I have to be. Yo, sit back like it's gradually. Yo. Yo, I'm rapping loud as hell, about to throw down counter spell. Yo, nah. What's that say? Yo, the new world order's about to hand you some propaganda. Yo, and it's like Costanza, I can't stand you. Yo, the new world order stinks. It defecates like a fart that replicates. Yo, that perpetuates the perplexing, the motherfucking reflection of the words in the dialection. Yo, I don't think that's a word. In the direction. Yo, like a mind that's infected with the motherfucking alchemical thought. Yo, that's forever just caught. Yo, self-replicated. Yo, like motherfucking thoughts that never made it. Yo, from the micro. Wow, what is that word? From the macro. Wow, I can't remember these words. Macro. What's that word? Yo, I smoke weed and forget words like macro. My brain's roasted from tobacco, and I act slow, but I think quick. Yo, I find a fifth and then I drink it. I hear something like that. I guess one more. Where's that one? That's for this dude that uploads these beats just like recycles the background noises and shit. Yo, I rap like a Thurian legend. Rap like all dogs go to heaven. Smoke weed with my brethren. Motherfuckers steppin'. Yo, let's get technical. Motherfuckers show some respect and go. Talk shit, motherfuckers be like, let it go. Yo, I'm chillin' with my motherfucking voice coming out my ventricle. I think I lost the beat. Yo. Yo, I rap about the dichotomy, trying to win the lottery. Yo, gotta be motherfucking prophecy, motherfucking talk shit philosophy. Yo, lost the beat, come back like I saw the streets. Yo, I'm chillin', motherfucking, I got, yo. Yo, I hold the beat, grab the microphone, rock rhymes nationwide and globally. Talk shit like I was never told to speak. Yo, motherfucking. Yo. It's a cool word. Yo. Rap like an avalanche, leave with half a chance. Motherfucking can't stand the motherfucking shit. So I glance back, throw the football back like a halfback, and you motherfuckers act whack. Yo, yo, like some mad rap. Yo, yo, it's verbal dysentery. Like I seen a fat bitch and went missionary. Nah. Nah, I'm just joking. It's like an ICP style song. Yo, I mean, I was just making it up. I think it was that, so I wasn't actually gonna rap, but I figured I'd try to rap a little bit. Well, maybe I'll go back to one of the beats. Alright, we'll go back to this one. Yo, I rap like Leviathan, come back like I try again. Yo, like my mind is fringe. Yo, on a binge, drinking, thinking, like I'm a reincarnated Abe Lincoln. Yo, my motherfucking, yo, smoking weed and it's stinking. Yo, yo, motherfucking, yo, I drive and accelerate, rap like I get hella hate. Yo, Yo, like you yellow faced. Yo, talk shit like motherfucking hello. Wait, hello Ace. Nah. What's some Wu-Tang raps about? Nah. Yo. Shout out to Aristotle. Yo, I'm chillin' and I drank the whole bottle of the brew. I'm coming through, talk shit like, yo, what's up with you, motherfucking, yo, another few, lyrical, thrown back like a spherical, yo, old school like a miracle, yo, chillin' like, nah, I'm passing up. Alright, peace out.